English. Alright, buddy, we're gonna get on some Sakura or Succubus real quick. Okay. So this game's like real quick. Okay. I'll tell you what it's like. Wow. We just started, and the first image I see is a girl with possibly C cups, dressed like she came straight out of Idolmaster or a Love Live concert. Okay, are you?
Hi, everybody. Are you having a good time?
I'm glad you didn't part the crowd. I'm warning you already.
Yay! Yay! Hearing that makes me super happy. Thank you for continuing support from the bottom of my heart.
I hate this voice already.
What if I just jumped on stage, touched her face, and then just randomly just full body punched her faces?
This is a random go on stage, go just a rope, then just change her. Just her already. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, this concert is really amazing, isn't it? I can't believe I was invited to perform at such an incredible venue. It's what you deserve! Are you? Yay! We love you! Yay! We'll always support you! If you don't have a man, we'll always love you!
The only guy across there, father!
But the only guy across there, fuck this bitch! It's like, your ass is fake, your titties is fake, your hair extensions, whack! Wow, you all sound so passionate. I'm telling you care so much about little old me. It's like you just have one hater that just hates so hard that everyone else is like cheering happy. You just like, nah, fuck her. She probably does sell feet pics on the side of someone else. But the hub is free. You know, when I first started out, I was just an underground idol. Like every other idol story there is in the whole world, you start out underground. Of course. She didn't have many fans, so to perform on big stages like this was nothing more than an impossible dream. Okay, now I gotta know, what anime songs did she cover though? I gotta know, like what anime songs was she covering? Was it like Love Live? Was it like Demon Slayer? Because I know for a fact that she ain't covering Demon Slayer. But what anime songs was she covering? What she rock? You know what? I'm glad she didn't give up. I'm glad. Good for her. You're like your lowest. What the hell are you doing? Taking drugs to keep yourself up? Thank you for the positive feedback, buddy. Ayo never gives up. Yeah. Fuck. You're strong, Ayo. Keep fighting. Ayo. What you doing? You can't do anything. You can't do shit. We love you, Ayo.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, baby.
Well, I was still a beginner. I couldn't afford to take a single fan of mine for granted.
You're still there.
You're right. I'm wrong. You cheered me on, so I knew I had to keep going. I didn't want to let you down. Oh. I want you to call us on the highway again.
Oh.
My path was a hard one, but I never gave up.
You
I
suck
devoted my life,
Suck a madness.
my very soul, to the pursuit of being an idol.
I ain't got nothing to say.
And now I finally made it. You got my life, and my love. My heart belongs to every single one of you.
But you're still making $20 for your own person.
Why you gotta bring up the OnlyFans though?
Because fuck our backstory.
If she didn't give you $20 for content on OnlyFans, fuck her, right?
Matter of fact, I want 50 now. You went to my mom.
And so I'm going to dedicate this next song to you. What did you say?
Huh?
What?
Fire.
This is my latest single, Overflowing Feelings. Let's go. But I'm gonna say it right now. That title can be misconstrued. You know what? Fuck it, yeah. That song can be used in a very dirty context on so many levels. It's like,
Oh, that's like a little crazy.
oh yeah. Alright, this is what I've been waiting for.
Yes.
Woo! Alright, that's what I've been waiting for.
Show them too.
I don't like it. This is a hype song. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps already.
Bitch, you got herpes.
I can't believe that all you love us so much. You got the other idols out there.
I thought I was supposed to serious, you gotta say.
And it's the liquid menthol kind too, though. It's the one that the grandma be smoking in secret. She really does value her fans.
Fuck her.
She values your money, not y'all garden.
She ain't been sucking this right.
I don't like you. She's so pure and beautiful. I just can't get enough of her cute smile.
But she's selling people, so.
I support her to the end of time. I do. For now and forever, you're the only R&B girl for me.
Fuck you, man. I'll beat your ass too.
Are you? Yeah, that's right. Oh, dude, I've been recording my life. Yeah, Yorkie, what are you doing? Yeah, Yorkie, what are you doing, bro? I stood at the stage, my hands in my pocket, as the light dimmed, the crowd fell silent. It's so silent you can hear a pin drop. if I was as crazy as EQIU as some of these other fans, I'd probably consider it an immense privilege to even stand in the same room as she is, no matter how far away I am from the stage. I'm sure, for some of the guys here, this is the happiest night of their lives. The middle-aged man standing next to me is actually crying.
Fucking degenerate.
Some diehard IU fan are acting like this concert is a religious experience.
That's exactly how they feel. That's why I'm saying fuck her.
And I guess I can't fault them for it. Ridiculous, though, it seems to me.
Yeah, fuck her.
Gods are so very different from idols.
Okay.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, I get that.
Part of me wishes I could join in the hype, but this isn't really my scene.
I wouldn't be there either because you know I'll get jumped.
Oh yeah.
Just for talking shit.
I'm pretty anxious too. Same. When my boss finds out what happened today, he's going to kill me. If only the trains hadn't been delayed, then I would have gotten here on time, and I would have made it to the front of the crowd like I was ordered to. I brought my camera equipment with me, but I can hardly set it up now. I'm hemmed in by dozens of men, all wearing IU shirts and holding glow sticks. Sounds about right.
They would do if they saw IU right outside the concert. They gonna molest her. I'm not gonna. I'll be out there just watching the dang. I mean, I knew they wanted to, but dang.
Right. And the whole island industry is just so messed up. There's barely enough room to swing around a cat, let alone wide will at large and industrial standard camera. This might be one of the worst nights of my life. This concert hall is huge, but it's not enough to accommodate all of IU's fans. She's way too popular. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I stood through all 15 different tracks so far, and my ears are still ringing from the crowd yelling at IU's adorable vocals.
The way you said adorable, I know she ain't adorable to him.
Nah, she ain't shit.
Somebody said, what is this?
I don't know if I can take much more of this. I hope this is the last song. Yeah, me too. Slowly, almost melancholy, almost mentally, the background music of IU's latest song begins to build. It grows louder and louder as I can feel it vibrating through the ground. Oh my god. It's so loud my teeth start to chatter, my whole body trembles with like nervous energy. Lights burst upon the stage like fireworks, once more revealing IU's perfect body. Perfect body? Perfect body?
She aight.
Yeah, she aight. The crowd, as expected, goes nuts.
Now I think right now, look at her. She is a little quick.
I mean, like you zoom out, you can see a bit more thickness. Okay, man. I mean, perfect? Nah, I wasn't all perfect.
She could be a bitch behind all this, but I was listening. And they were thinking that. They always think, oh, she's so beautiful, she's so awesome. But then you're like, I don't know about that.
Right?
Because most celebrities end up becoming baskets. And you can tell from
Yeah. You will leave you away.
Yeah, but you're right though. Like she shouldn't look all that bad then, you know. She's just a little bit here and there.
I don't know her personality like that. All I know is her stage performance, so I feel like,
Hey, judging by the picture we're getting right now,
she could be.
sure. sounds right.
I like the heels, I like the legs, I like
I mean, honestly, she could do better. For a moment, her eyes seemed to catch mine. Oh? What's going on here? What's catching his eye for? Right? It doesn't feel right.
It's got Succubus in it. It's got Succubus.
Right? It's like she sensed his virgin essence and just like says, this is the one. Her gaze lingers hot like coals upon me until my skin prickles. Has she picked me out of the crowd? Does she even know I'm alive? I'm surrounded by so many people, it's doubtful she can even see me. Wait, can she see him? Right?
Probably.
I hope not. Like, he don't notice us. Like senpai, like for once, we don't want to be noticed. You gonna hear that peace sign?
That face.
If all they can see is the face is. We gotta get careful later on. Street ball that circles down. No, you don't. Suddenly I feel exposed. I'm not like the other men here. I'm just a filthy imposter. I shouldn't be here at all. The bright lights hurt my eyes. I winced. All the while I continued to hold my gaze. She's staring at me. Her eyes large and all consuming. Then she began to sing. What's the song though? What the heck was she singing? Well, this is just great. Now what am I going to do? I kicked at a loose pebble on the sidewalk. It skittered away, bouncing a handful of time before it was swallowed by the darkness. The street is dark, illuminated only by a few street lamps. It's cold too. I shuddered. I'm not sure what time it is. My youth concert finished at around 21:30. But then there was a handshake event I had to go to. I attended on the off chance I might be able to get a brief word with the famous IU and a couple of photos. But it wasn't to be. I waited in line to shake IU's holy hand for well over an hour. I was almost at the front of the queue when the handshake event ended. And those of us unfortunate enough did not meet our idol face to face were told to screw off by a security guard.
Oh, that fucker too.
Yeah, you know, fuck the security guard. He's doing his job, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Just like that with security guard in Los Angeles.
Oh my god, right?
He was around for my situation.
What happened though?
I was just chilling some on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
We told everybody to get up, but then you single me out and tell me you need to get up, and I'm like, but everybody else is still sitting. But, yeah, but you need to go. I'm thinking, fuck you.
That security guard was filming you specifically.
Because we couldn't sit in the hallway because they said a fire hazard apparently. But you saw all these other people coming straight to you.
All these fat, sweaty people on a hot summer day with just like 89 degrees outside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't say it in quite those terms. There were more apologies involved, but that's what it boiled down to. Sorry, but it's getting late and IU has a busy schedule. We need to cut this handshake event short for now. I apologize to those of you who were unable to see IU. Please, support her during her next concert. Get another chance to see her then.
Just because he said that, I'm not going to support it.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to support her.
I'm going to go up in and say, here, that's support you did.
And with that, we were dismissed. My camera equipment weighs heavy in the bag, locked around my shoulder. I wish I had a chance to actually use any of it. If only the trains hadn't been delayed. If only. If only. It's not my fault that I got to the concert late. There were delays. It couldn't be helped. I'm trying to explain this to my boss on Monday though. I know a pin to blame on this, the debacle squarely upon my skinny shoulders. It's easier to chew me out than the whole rail company. I seem to be sighing a lot lately. I think I'll be stressed. That or critical lack of sleep. Who knew being a photographer could be such hard work? If I was midnight on a Saturday, it wouldn't be the first time my boss had made me work during the weekends, and it certainly won't be the last. I came all the way out here so I can take pics of IU's latest concert, but I didn't get a single snapshot. What a waste of time. I yawned, pressing one hand against my gaping mouth. For this late, I should probably head home. I felt exhausted and have something of a headache. Curling up in bed and resting my head on a nice soft pillow sound like heaven right about now. Yeah, after a night like that do sound kind of nice though.
Yeah, a night of me being on my phone just...
I don't think a night of you spanking the monkey is a night we should be mentioning.
It's a good night.
It's a bit of a TMI.
It's a good night.
But it's rare I come to this part of Tokyo, and part of me is craving a drink. There's a lot of nice high-class bars around this area, and I'm sure could use a pick-me-up. If I dally too long, the train stops running, then I need to spend the night in a hotel. That sounds like a plan. It's not a pain. But I can cross that bridge when I get to it. And yeah. Somewhat cheered by the plan, I turn neatly on my heels. There's a pretty nice bar around here, only a short walk away. My aching legs can use some exercise, and the insistent wind helps bring some color to my cheeks.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not gone more than a handful of steps. However, when I pause, there's a lone woman crossing the street parallel to me, walking in the opposite direction.
Oh god, demon.
Her head is low, her features obscured by the dark, but something about her looks familiar. Her hair is a light orange-brown color, and is tied back in two cute twin tails.
Okay.
Just a demon just straight rocks her shit immediately.
First off,
These twin tails, I gotta get that word right. These twin tails stream behind her like banners as she walks, fluttering in the breeze.
you almost said 10 tails there.
Again, Naruto has been really infectious for me, I'm sorry. I recognize that hair anywhere, even if I hadn't seen it illuminated by the bright lights on the stage an hour ago. It's IU. No way. I wonder why she's walking the nighttime Tokyo streets alone. Such a famous idol, shouldn't she be chaperoned by at least a dozen bodyguards? This doesn't make sense. There's no reason IU should be out at a time like this. Maybe this woman isn't IU. It could be someone who just so happens to look a lot like her.
Bro.
But that's impossible. She had wearing the same cute pink and white outfit she wore while she was performing. Her skirt is a mini layer ruffled work of art. It looked like a fancy wedding cake. And atop her head, there sits a small, not at all practical hat.
Doesn't really need to be there, but it's there.
Right. I mean, I'm no fashionista, you know. I'm no fashion expert. But I don't like her design.
It's because the scraps are connected to her arms.
I feel like the little arm band she got, like right there in her arms. It's actually her panties. Never mind. That's giving her a wedgie. It's giving her a wedgie. That's what it is. It's giving her a wedgie. It's giving her a wedgie. That's what it is.
No.
It's giving her a wedgie. That's all it is.
Just got weird.
It got weird because you made it weird.
Those crazy pink panties stretching up toward the arms.
I don't like you. I don't like you.
Shut your mouth.
All you was nothing more than a blur, barely visible above the heads of thousands of fans. Now, however, she's standing possibly close to me.
Her mouth wide open.
Nigga.
It's true. Look at her.
Okay, I'm looking.
Her mouth is open.
It is open.
Hands on the hips.
It is on the hips. Yes, it is.
Look at shit. With her
Yes.
underwear on her arms.
God damn it. I'm trying so hard to be good. I really am. You're just not helping.
Don't warn me.
She feels like an incredible, untouchable idol and more like a regular human being. Which, of course, she is.
Oh shit, damn it.
Why you gotta smack her up, though?
I did it on stage. She was performing. I see her pressing. Oh, it's her.
Just gotta bink her up, huh?
Yeah, you remember me. Just give her that reminder.
That she ain't shit. I don't like you. I want to be beloved by millions of people across Japan, but she's not infallible. She doesn't have magical powers, and she's no goddess to be worshipped at an altar. She's a regular girl, like those heels of hers. She'll probably be pretty short. She's less impressive now. On this windswept street that she was on the stage, but she feels more approachable. I was just like lamenting my inability to take IU's photo 5 minutes prior. I thought I failed my assignment, but this is my lucky break.
All the facial expressions saying she can hear your thoughts.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If I asked nicely, maybe she'd pose for a pic or two. My career would be saved.
Already posing right now.
Yeah, right? IU! Hey! IU! I don't know saying, hey, IU is the right way to address a famous celeb like IU, but neither do I care. These photos aren't going to take themselves. Huh? IU pauses. She turns her lips, pursued in a curious frown. Ah! The moment I see her face, the air is knocked out of my lungs. It's definitely her. There's nobody else this could be. This is the idol who's captured millions of hearts ever since her official debut. This is the idol I've seen in magazines, on the TV screens, in plaster on billboards all over Tokyo. It's the same idol I saw a bit begrudgingly as she performed on stage, bathed in a sea of light. My English is shit, I know.
Not gonna be right. She gonna be a bitch.
Probably.
It's that facial expression is kind of throwing me off right now.
Yeah, but gotta remember too though, like this brand getting called out on the street, I be looking pissed off too though, like, the fuck is you?
I'm probably just be like,
You're that confused like, oh hello. I can't let her go. The future of my career is riding on this. I don't want to be fired. Are you? What?
damn.
I have to step back, alarmed. Who are you? Don't come any closer, you creep. I'm carrying pepper spray in my bag, and I'm not afraid to use it on a mongrel like you.
Well, fuck you too then.
That's fine. You can pepper spray me, or call me a mongrel, or anything you want. You can ask me to bow down before your feet. Anything's fine, so long as you let me take your photo. A photo? You mean like an upskirt photo? Are you some kind of pervert? No, I'm not. I'm just a humble photographer, and I want to do my job. Please, when you pose, when you pose for me, I doesn't sound moved by my cries. And if anything, she looks downright disgusted. She wrinkles her nose. Whatever happens to approaching all her fans, huh? Appreciate all her fans, huh? Has a few more hurried steps back. Leave me alone, you virgin loser. I'm not interested in posing for a so-called photographer like you.
See what I say before you even started the game.
Oh no, I knew right off the bat too though, like this dead ass.
I was just not feeling her as soon as I saw her bitch on screen. It's crazy.
Like you automatically knew she was just a bitch.
Somehow it's just this random anime feeling that you get. Oh yeah, an idol, wow. She gonna be a bitch off stage. Cause that's the vibe every anime gives you. The idol's gonna be a bitch up until she starts liking them for some reason.
No, you're right. You're right on the money. Even I had that exact same feeling too, though. I'm not going to deny it. You're right on the money.
Cool.
But are you? Please listen. No, back off or I'll call the police. I mean it. But in her defense, in a woman's defense, who's a famous idol who's surrounded by millions of horny degenerate men.
It's nighttime. You're by yourself with a random guy. But she ain't gotta be a bitch right now. You could be like, I'm sorry, no. Or just kept walking.
Yeah, one of the two. Or just run away. But, you know, the direct approach, it can be the right approach too sometimes, you know. You gotta, like, spray a bitch and then run.
What if I'm not even approaching? I'm just standing from a distance, still asking for a photo.
Okay, at that point, if she shoots you, then she's the asshole.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even going I was going to walk away anyway as soon as she said no, but she was like, what did I say no? I was about to leave. I was leaving. Why?
You're nothing more than an insect to me, and I have no qualms about squashing you. Leave me alone.
Fuck you.
But I don't. The promise of maybe not being shot at by my irrite boss, or indeed fired, is too heavenly a holy grail for me to pass up. I take another step forward. I try to retreat, but I'm faster than she is, and she is wearing a very high pair of heels. I use totter. She teeters. It looks like she's going to fall. She opens her mouth, alarm, and a high-pitched squeal emits from her lips. I'm not screaming that. I'm glad you did it.
I don't even know that's the right way to say it.
I think it's more like, I can't do that.
Just fucking, she fell. Ow, shit. That's gonna be my fault. Just, ow, shit.
Oh, wait, hold on. I might have called me a mongrel and a bug, and it's true. I have no fond feelings for her music, but I still don't want her to get hurt. I need to try and help her. And so, I threw caution to the wind. I dived for a season. I used wrist around my arm and pulled her teetering body against mine. Huh? What are you? I'm sorry. At this point, I guess the hentai voice actors props for even like doing those fucking sounds. Like, it takes so much energy and so much so much ability to not feel shame to do those voices.
Don't worry, I'll voice out the screams.
Thank you. Unfortunately for me, gravity is a harsh mistress, and I'm unable to resist her. I fall over backwards. I use prone body still pressed against my own. Yeah.
Alright. I didn't realize that was the sound.
I grip my teeth together for the impact. As I fall, time seems to slow to a trickle. The second turns to minutes, which turns to hours.
Damn, bitch, get off me. It's been an
And
hour.
then with a loud thud and a whirring crunch, I collapsed against a cold gray sidewalk.
Wait. Oof. Oof.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof.
That's just the old guy just watching you fall off like, oh shit, oof.
Oof.
No, that shit hurt.
Yeah. I lied there for a few moments, winded, and stared up at the starry night sky. I mean, the fact that they even got stars in the middle of a like metropolitan city in Tokyo.
It's impressive.
Honestly, right?
That lights must be dim. Very dim.
Very dim indeed.
Yeah.
Cause we can't see shit in our city, and we live outside of it.
Yeah.
Right outside the big buildings, the major headlights. We're outside of that in a way.
True. I do wish we could see more.
I'm not fine with you right now. My head is pounding like the speaker at IU's concert, and my back is killing me. I hope I haven't broken any bones. Gingerly, I twitch my fingertips. They seem to be in working order. At least, as a photographer, my fingers are pretty important. Yeah, need to take photos and finger girls. His fingertips are important. He needs them. They're works of art.
He could probably lose his regular fingers and just use his pinkies to take pictures.
To be like Death the Kid. Look, check it out. I'm Death the Kid, the photographer.
Yeah, just a pinky. You don't need all your fingers.
Symmetrical. Symmetry, yes. Take a photo backwards. Symmetry. Symmetrical. Yes. My thumbs. They're gone. My index. Non-existent.
Truth be told, as a photographer, I think all he needs is these 3 fingers.
True. Then I try to sit up, but I can't. There's a weight pressing down upon my chest. It's... Well, hello.
I wouldn't even call her a bitch at that part. I was gonna keep looking up like, oh yeah, that's the you.
I'm confused whether I should like to breathe heavily or hold my breath till she gets up.
That one Fortnite nutcracker just.
Ayu, the famous idol Iku Ayu, Japan's beloved sweetheart, is sitting astride me like a cowgirl. Yeehaw! Her legs are spread. Her thighs pioneer me like in place, while her skirt is all rumpled up.
I just want to be on the skirt. I don't want her to see my face, but just it's a good view.
You gotta get it right there.
You know the tongue gotta come up to me. If she's famous, she might taste like rainbows.
Like Skittles, taste the rainbow, feel the rainbow.
Better taste like a damn strawberry, like her hat.
She holds one hand to her head, wincing as she tries to gather her bearings. Okay, gather it. She looked dazed and confused, but I don't think she's hurt. I was able to shield her from the worst of the fall. I took the full brunt of the pain for her sake, all to protect her pretty face, and I'm glad it worked.
She ain't.
Yeah, she alright. Yeah, about a good set.
She do that nice bird.
Okay, 7.5, you know, give her 7.5 for that aspect alone. Who wants to look at photos of a famous idol with a bruised eye and a split lip? I can get into a world of trouble if I try to like publish pics like that. Speaking of taking photos, crap! I was putting away on my bag slung across my chest, filled with expensive top of the range equipment. I didn't buy any of that equipment myself. It was on a lease by the company. My boss always warns me before I head off on my assignments to take care of the expensive camera and the lens he trusts me with. This equipment is worth more than your life. If you break it, I'll break one of your arms. Do you understand?
Oh, gotta wash the water. Oh, gas. So warrior.
Oh, got some water? Oh, got some water?
I'm gonna come. Oh, I got gas.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I got okay. Damn it! The words forced their way out of my chest. My lungs feel constrained by both my mounting anxiety and the weight of Ayu's body. I haven't checked inside my bag yet, but I'm already fearing the worst. The crunch sound I hear as I fell over. Well, this wasn't my skull. Crumbling on itself like a paper plate for all my equipment. If my camera's broken, it'd be impossible to take pics of Ayu even though she's right in front of me. I screwed up yet again. My boss is gonna be so pissed off. Why had I come over all shipwreck at such a critical junction? My job's on the line as it is, without adding wanton destruction of company property to my list of sins.
I just quit.
Yeah, fuck this job.
Yeah.
Ayu might be attractive, but she isn't worth this much trouble.
I already said she aight.
That's what every guy should say. Like, she ain't worth the trouble.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. Now, I want nothing more than to drink myself into oblivion.
I'll join you.
Yeah, just go ahead. And we're back at the panty shot. Hey, Ayu?
Yeah, I'm supposed to work for
I blink up at Ayu. Her pretty face swims before me, rendering vague and hazy thanks to my pounding headache. I'm sorry about all of that. I know you might be in a state of shock, but would you mind getting off me? It's hard to breathe, you see. Ayu doesn't reply. Instead, she stares at me. Her eyes blank and unseeing. Her mouth slack. Her soul hasn't escaped from her body, has it? Has she gone into a state of cardiac shock? Wait, catonic shock? Is that how you say that word?
catatonic.
I mean, I'm gonna research that real quickly.
Let's see if you said it right too. Just say catatonic. Catatonic. Yep, catatonic.
Yeah, catatonic. Okay, yeah. He was right. Yeah, it was catatonic. It's just the way it's spelled, you know?
I said yes, I don't know.
I mean, I said it right the first time too, though, but at the same time, it wouldn't sound like I was wrong either. English is such a pain in the ass with language. It says Ayu's an idol, and a popular one at that. She should be bound by quite a strict contract. Most idols aren't allowed to spend much time with members of the opposite sex. Could this be the first time she'd ever been so close and personal with a man? A man who isn't her father, I mean? That might explain why she's staring at me so intensely. She looks like she's just clapped she just clapped eyes on an extraterrestrial.
I was gonna use all my strength to get her up.
Damn. I cursed once more in my head, my lungs on fire. As if it wasn't bad enough that I potentially broken like tens of thousands of yen worth of camera equipment. This began to look like I might have broken Ayu too. I only reached out to grab her because I wanted to help. I was trying to spare her from sustaining too much damage. I never meant to cause her so much harm. Ayu, I can't let panic. I can't let myself panic. If I do, I might startle Ayu even more. I need to be cool, calm, and impersonal, like a doctor. Though, given the circumstances, that's quite a tall order.
Oh, she Well, she's laying on chest. Just use that finger and just.
The way that Ayu's body is pressing against me, I can feel the warmth of her skin through my clothes. Not to mention the fullness of her thighs. Well, at least he's aware of it, you know. That she got thick ass thighs, and they're supposed to be killing them.
I can't even lie, but you can see whatever she's wearing is kind of squeezing. Her pants is squeezing. That little band around her leg is squeezing.
Her lips hurt. Her cheeks are dusted.
I don't see them lips.
With red blush.
Oh, wrong lips.
Her looks utterly delectable, much like the fake strawberry that adorns her tiny top hat.
Fuck that. I was already talking shit about that little strawberry anyway.
I don't think what the Ayu singing was, but I can finally see, in painful clear detail, why she's so enduringly popular.
Yeah.
I like good 7.
just in that situation, you just keep thinking to yourself, you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, she got a good 7.
Yeah.
She's insanely good looking, and unlike a lot of other celebs who hide behind extensive photo editing, she looks even better in person.
I mean, again, it's the same picture, so I keep saying she look alright until they change that picture.
Yeah, she alright.
She smells good too, kind of like strawberries. The cool wind runs through her.
Ayu's hair.
Ayu's hair.
Woofing her scent through me. Her unique aroma fills my nostrils, while her body consumes my eyes.
She horny.
Now, my 5 senses know nothing other than Ayu.
He horny. I can't say she.
Oh yeah, he's mad horny now.
Yeah, you smell her, you see her, you're touching her, right? Can you taste her?
Probably if he looks up a little more though.
I'm not even going to say the sounds at this point. That's not a horn.
The hardness and the coldness of the sidewalk melts away, as does the throbbing pain in the back of my head, in my back and in my head. All of a sudden, it doesn't matter that I can't breathe. I want this moment to last a lifetime, but that's hardly practical. If anybody sees us like this, we're done for. Ayu's reputation will be in the shreds. Unless, of course, she claims that I molested her. Then I can give her my work-related woes. I'll be sent straight to prison instead. Yahoo!
Yeah.
It's a win regardless. Fuck,
Deal.
this is bad. I need to go and wiggle my way out of this position, or things go from bad to worse. Ayu, please. We can't stay like this. Not in the middle of a public street. Okay, you read this one.
Alright, I don't want to sound rude, but would you mind moving for both our sakes?
Ayu's a chain smoker now.
Yeah. I'm giving her Dean's voice.
Oh, dude, that panty shot is just.
Ayu breathing heavily. Her voluptuous chest rises and falls, and her thighs clench about my waist. Alright, your turn.
Rather than excruciating herself from me, she's gripping me more intensely than ever. Oh,
she's
God.
horny.
Oh God, Ayu, chill, girl, chill.
No.
Ayu, please. I tried to disillude her, but to little avail. Her finger grips the fabric of my shirt, and then she does something truly implorable. She begins to grind her hips against me. Oh my God, girl, chill.
Don't chill.
Chill.
Keep going.
You in public, girl, chill.
Fuck the public. Yes!
I lie there like a pain bug. I'm so stunned I hardly know what to think or feel. Hear what you feel? Get her off you! Yeet her off! You're in public, man! Have some decency!
Tell her to come on me.
So I'm the reasonable one and you're the horny of this dude's thoughts then, correct?
Yes.
Okay, makes sense. Like, let's go ahead and do this. This is
Erection. I just came. You better click. This is incredible.
I don't know what to pick now. I'm trying to decide. So we go for this is incredible. Is the second thing a bit too far? I feel the second thing too far though.
I feel like this is incredible.
I feel like this is going a little too far because one,
Fuck her reputation. Fuck their peoples. She's obviously wants it. Let's do this.
but we're in the middle of the street though.
They can watch.
Oh, she's an idol.
Not right now, she got.
I think we got to flip a coin on this one. We got to flip a coin on this one. No. I got better there. Rock, paper, scissors. All right. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh wait.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. Damn it! This is incredible.
Yeah, it is.
If this perfect paragon of feminine beauty keeps rubbing against me, I won't be responsible for my future actions.
I will be responsible for my future actions.
She's so cute, and the little moans slipping from her mouth are to die for. I fucking hate you. Now, no, fuck this shit. You're reading this moment, not me.
She's so cute. And the little moans slipping through from her mouth are to die for her. Oh shit. Oh wait, that's her.
No more chain smoker boys out of you.
Shut up.
You want like try more on the
Shit.
I can't.
I was never a big fan of Ayu, but if this keeps up, she might just convert me. After this is over and done with, I will be obligated to attend the rest of her concerts. Will I have to fork over the cash to buy all of her newest CDs, her merch, the tickets for her performances? It'll be hard to do that. And if I lose my job, though. Oh damn, he said she's unreasonable. This is you. Shit. Wait. And it's even harder if I get sent to prison. Decisions. I know I should put an end to this, but I'm a weak man. Always had to get deep for that one.
They had to get deep for that one.
I use undeniably good looks, and she's more appealing than ever when she isn't talking in that annoying high-pitched voice of hers. Her moans. Why does she?
Why you got?
It's gotta sound like that.
Okay.
I don't want to make it cute because then I'll get horny. So I'm making fun.
Here, I know it.
I said no sexy. Damn it. I say no sexy, but he said there we go, Sam. There's no sexy.
You should be a
The fact that we're using my deep ass voice too for moments making it worse. Why do you say they're so sexy?
Wow. Oh, whoa.
would like to feel more of Ayu's perfect body against mine.
Touch harder. Touch me. Touch me harder. I want to hold her. I want to kiss her. I need a flirt.
Ayu blinks. She looks down at me. Her fingers still curled about the fabric of her. Did I fuck up the translation?
Her fingers still curling about the fabric of her mashi. Yeah, they fucked up the translation pretty good.
Right?
Yeah.
Her eyes don't look glassy like they did before. And though she's still blushing, her brow is furrowed. She doesn't look like she's enjoying herself. In fact, she seems downright pissed. You! Yes? What is it? You!
You pervert!
I fucking hate. Ayu slaps my cheek. She slaps it so hard my teeth rattle and starts to explode behind my eyelids.
It's not my fault, bitch. You was on me.
She was on him passionately.
You was grinding and stuff.
She was hitting that bump and grind.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong
It's not his fault.
with a little bump and grind. That's what she was doing. That's what she was doing.
She enjoyed it.
She was enjoying it. She was. That's probably going to leave a mark. Yeah. Damn. Now the right side of my face is throbbing. Like mine.
That sounds about right.
What a nice way to cap off the night.
I got this, buddy. I can't believe you would try to take advantage of me like that. Out in the open. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're the worst. Absolute worst. A little girl like me. Ayu pushes herself off me. Wait. Ayu pushes herself off me. She gets to her feet. She's teetering her heels. In her heels. And she blowers? There's a blower.
Your mother should be ashamed if she could see you right now.
I got this, buddy.
Oh God, no.
Your mother would be ashamed if she saw. Your mother would be ashamed if she could see you right now. You less than an insect. You're even less than a worm. You don't even deserve to exist on the same planet as those worthy creatures. Bitch. At least worms and ants and spiders help the environment. They're part of the ecosystem. But you're just a waste of space. Hey, you don't deserve to live. Why don't you just die? Damn. Better yet, I'll kill you myself. I really will kill you. I'm sorry, I would have got up and slapped her myself. Because I'm like, you was the one grinding on me. I was just trying to save you.
Right?
Yeah. It's not like I was on top grinding on her. Just, yeah, you like that?
I tried to get up, but he doesn't make it easy for me. Slapping my face wasn't enough to satisfy her self-righteous rage because she kicks my shin. I stagger back, hissing, doubling over with pain. Damn it! Ayu's heels are very sharp and pointed, and being kicked by them hurts. At least Ayu's hatred has helped to ease my raging passions.
Yeah.
I don't feel turned on anymore. Instead, I feel pained, upset, and confused.
I'm gonna go beat my feet at home.
I wasn't trying to take advantage of you. You fell, and I went to steady you. It's because of me you didn't hurt yourself. Couldn't you thank me for that at least? Thank you. Ayu stares at me incredulously. Why are they using big fancy words for no fucking reason?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Why should I thank you? I never would have thought that you hadn't called out to me, you moron. Well, I guess she's not wrong about that. That's 1 point to Ayu.
Nah, there ain't no point because she had to be a bitch. Man.
Besides, I bet you wanted me to land on top of you. You was practically throbbing with anticipation. You're the worst, and I never want to see you ever again. You're lucky I'm not going to call the police on you, you sick fuck. Oh God. Straight to the F-bombs already, Ayu.
I'm going straight to fuck you too then.
Never talk to me ever again. That is an order.
I regret buying a ticket to your concert.
Ayu turns and marches off. She mutters to herself all the while, her arms swinging back and forth at her sides like a soldier. I'm not sure what she's saying exactly, but a few choice bits and pieces of her angry monologue fluttered back to me on the cool breeze. Loser, who do you think he is? Attractive or anything? Not my type. So, like that before must be a trick. Don't let him get the better of you. Oh my gosh, you was feeling it. You're gonna be a Sunday. Oh my God.
See, I don't like those types that much.
Ernesto loves these types.
I don't want to deal with that bullshit.
Fucking Ernesto loves these fucking tsunderes. There's nothing special about that guy. I don't move. I'm so stunned by my unexpected encounter with Ayu, I can only stand there, mouth agape. It's only after a few minutes after have elapsed, and Ayu has faded in from a view that I finally returned to my senses.
Like, where'd you go? Thank God I can go home and get on the board of finally. I don't even want to see her. I just want to take a picture for my job, and that fucking I'm quitting tomorrow.
Like, fuck this job.
I'm going to McDonald's.
Like, this job ain't worth the bullshit. Like I'm just done with this bitch. But the same can't be said for my camera. Shit. Man. I feel you, man.
You could just say it. While I was in the crowd, I was setting up camera. These two dudes was fighting in the crowd, pushed me over, and the equipment broke.
Boss down like, well, it's your fucking fault for being weak there, you piss boy.
Well, it's your fucking fault for telling me to go. I didn't even want to go to that concert in the first place. Square up, old man.
You're fucking suspended.
Square up.
The fucking squirrel.
This.
Yo, goddamn American ways, Mr. Beard. I take one cruiserweight look inside my bag and soon wish I hadn't bothered. There's no two ways about it. My boss is definitely going to kill me.
Probably.
Oh yeah, he's going to murder that poor employee. Ugh, what a day. I'm sitting in a smoky bar, nursing some cocktails or another. I'm not sure what it's called, and neither do I really care. I was so out of it when I arrived at this bar, and more than a little intimidated by the vast selection of drinks available, I asked the bartender to make up whatever cocktail they wanted. The cocktail is a comforting amber color, and it tastes faintly fruity. It's not bad. Though in my current state of misery, I wouldn't say no to something even harder. And then again, getting too drunk might be a poor idea. My head's still killing me.
Maybe, but you'll sleep it off.
Though alcohol can sometimes take the edge off worldly pains, at other times, it can only serve to exurbiate them.
I guess.
Again, why are they using big ass fancy words? Just say it can help, like serve to
Alleviate.
calm the pain down.
Yeah, I guess.
fuck I hate English.
Just the fancy words.
Yeah, I do. Given I've been so unlucky today, I'd rather not take my chances.
It's the freaking neck nasty Succubus coming in.
We don't know yet. We still on the journey for that, but don't worry about it.
This is the sad life of a man bumped into his idol and he gets slapped by her after she molested him.
Basically, I've sipped at my drink, only half tasting it. Jazzy piano music fills the air, mingled with that of casual conversation. This bar is a fairly popular one, and several men and women, though mostly men, are sitting about drinking. Some of the men are in business suits, while the women wear sparkly evening dresses, their faces carefully made up, and their feet wedged into pairs of high-heeled shoes.
I definitely know what this place is now.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted one of those kind of places.
I always do, you know. I always like that nice jazz-like bar, though. One of these men just finished work. It's a weekend, but that doesn't necessarily mean R&R for Japanese bankers or businessmen. Some companies operate even during Saturdays and Sundays. Their workers are obligated to work work long into the night. I pity all these guys with their slick back and their slightly rumpled suits. At least I would if I didn't have such an awful day myself. Not only did I fail to take any photos of Ayu, but I was also slapped across the face by the bitch of a woman.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bother with this. Then, to cap things off, I broke the very expensive camera equipment my boss commanded me to take care of. I'm so not looking forward to going to work on Monday. My boss is going to eviscerate me. At least the businessmen around me, weary though they look, seem to be having fun. They probably earn a lot more than I do, and I doubt their bosses are as draconian as my own.
I ain't never even heard that word.
I never even used that word in a sense, let alone had a reason to use that word. My boss is a jumped up man with an inflated sense of self-importance who loves to breathe down the necks of his employees. He chews us out for the smallest of errors, and he seems to take genuine sadistic delight in making the newest hires cry. I want to shoot that boss so bad at one of his testicles.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of boss is the kind of boss where I would throw hands and I would take a year in prison. Because when I come back out, he's going to fear me. Because he knows that I am willing to take that time to kick his ass. And I'll do it again in a heartbeat. Because that kind of boss should not exist. But they do. And I hate them.
I shouldn't hate those chili dogs, by the way.
I really wish you didn't now.
You smell it too.
No, but I don't want to. He's never made me cry. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little afraid of him. I, generally, kept in his good graces for the 3 years I've been working under him. But that's going to come to an end on Monday. I like to think he won't fire me. As much as I dislike my job, I kind of needed to pay the bills. But that might be a touch too optimistic. Even if he doesn't fire me, which is a distinct possibility, the cost of this smashed camera are going to come directly out of my earnings. Either way, I'll be in trouble.
Let's just sneak back in, secretly put it down and grab another camera. I could just imagine just sneaking in to his boss's office, put the camera down there and just blame it on somebody else.
And have someone else just sit on and just be like, I'm sorry, boss, she broke your camera.
Just watch as their heart stop for a second, like, you're like,
yes. I'll be eating instant noodles for the rest of the month. God, that would suck.
Living the Japanese dream, buddy. You eat noodles.
I mean, yes, God damn it. This be the last time I'll be able to go to a bar too. I'm up over my drink, my fingers blurred in my hair. I'm suddenly very aware of how expensive this cocktail was, and I want to make it last for as long as possible. Whether I get fired or not, finances are going to be tight. I can't afford to spend too much. How I envy the businessmen around me, forking out bills for fancy drinks and snacks. Pretty women, maybe girlfriends, but they could be escorts. It's hard to tell. Hang on their arms, laughing at all their bad jokes, their lips shimmering with gloss. When was the last time a pretty girl draped herself all over me like that, huh? Well, strictly speaking, it was about half an hour ago. I was making herself pretty comfortable on my lap until she slapped me. And that's another thing to feel rotten about.
That's not. At least she still sat on your lap and grinded for a minute. That's an accomplishment that most guys probably never have.
True. That's IU so sadistic. That IU so sadistic. She really got my hopes up. I tell you, that was sip of my cocktail. I hope you might like my jury thoughts, but it's actually making me feel worse. Maybe I should hurry home. Maybe I should hurry up and get out of here. I'm too broke to get drunk, and the train stopped running soon. I knock back the rest of my cocktail, then get to my feet. I'm ready to make a beeline for the exit. A beeline for the exit when. God damn it, get my words right.
Don't tell me she came in.
Oh my, are you leaving already? That is a shame. It's not even midnight yet. A sultry voice calls me back. I turn, blinking, then gasp. Hot damn!
Well, I guess I ain't leaving.
Yeah, I ain't leaving anytime soon. Shit!
How's it going? You want a drink?
Yeah,
Fill that cup.
you know what? Barkeep, whatever drink that gets ordered tonight, put it on my tab for her. Sitting by the counter is an incredibly attractive woman. God damn! Oh, excuse me real quick. I gotta go ahead and sip. Hope you don't mind, good sir. Ooh, damn! The amount of shit that she can do with me. She can account all the ways that I can make her moan.
She screwed that out. She looks a lot better.
Oh yeah. If she does account, then she can account the numerous ways I can make her moan from 1, 2 to 100. Ooh-wee! And let me tell you, she's a real estate agent. Then I got a home where she can stay in for a good time. Long time too. I put a ring on that finger the minute she say I do.
I got a baby condom with your name on it, baby.
Did you really just say I got a baby condom with your name on it? Yeah. How you gotta get that Cleveland Brown? Yeah.
Or say it like Dingy from the English dub. Yes.
That English dub was terrible. It was good.
I'll watch it in English just for the laughs.
I'm saying she has dark tan skin which contrasts with her almost bone white hair. Yeah, am I right? Just go ahead and just beat it. All you wanna see is beat it.
Damn, I'm about to flirt with the TV.
You say your ass down. She's dressed in business attire with her pinstripe suit and white stripe gape open to reveal an ample bosom. Mm-hmm. Get your ass down! Get your ass down!
I gotta tell you, that baby condom. I gotta use it, baby.
One of her legs is crossed over the other, and in one hand she holds a glass. Her eyes are green, a little like cats, and they're lidded. A playful smile puckers her lips, and her face is flushed, probably from the alcohol.
Yeah, her face is flushed from me talking about that baby condom.
I hate you so goddamn much. Something about her looks familiar, but I can't quite place her face. To be quite frank, her large bosom is attracting most of my attention, as of her thighs. Well, I'm glad to see that we're men of culture, because I don't know what your name is, but I love you already. Oh yeah, yeah you can. Yeah, you can cross a watermelon between thighs like them. Yeah you can. Crush my skull too. Was you really calling out to me? Why? I don't think I'm proud to be unattractive, but my flyaway hair and my baggy jeans aren't the pinnacle of fashion or a good taste. It should be obvious at a glance that I don't pull in half the salary that some of the big shot businessmen around here do. I must have been mistaken. It couldn't have been me she was calling out to. There's no way. That'd be fine. Ain't no nudity in this game. I turned, ready to walk away once more, but hey, I was talking to you, you know. It's rude to leave a lady in a lurch. Didn't your mother teach you any manners? The woman's laugh is throaty, and it does any number of curious things to my body.
You said throaty, huh?
I can feel my hair standing on end, and my mouth feels dry despite the alcohol I consumed. I guess she really was talking to me. I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon, baby.
I glanced back at the femme fatale, doing my level best not to gawp at her chest. I'm not a teenager anymore, damn it.
I'ma look.
Yeah, I'm gonna look too.
I'll do a lot of quick glances. Like, how you doing today? You doing okay?
Like, hey girl, how are you? What's your number? Do I know you? You look familiar. Though I don't think we met before. Oh, I look familiar, do I? I suppose that's hardly a surprise. My name is Marina. Wakasuki Marina. Does that ring any bells? Ah! Now that she said it, her name does sound very familiar. The newspaper I work at, Sakura Daily, ran an article on her just a few weeks ago. Wakasuki Marina is a famous entrepreneur and businesswoman. Half Japanese, half South African, I think. She is the head of a world famous brand of designer clothes, perfume, cosmetics, and more.
Don't even explain more. That's why.
She's way out of my league, bro, but...
that's my wife right there.
She's way out of my league, but... If this half Japanese and half South American, then, I'm gonna need to find me a Japanese woman and we gotta raise a daughter, so one day, be as beautiful as her.
Just now remember.
And another day, I'll kill her husband.
Asians they don't mind black people, they just don't like African American. I'm about to be so super racist over there.
Oh yeah, gotta be other racist. We gotta be South African, so we can get like Japanese woman like.
Oh, we do that, baby. Look at that. What? My feet? There's nothing wrong with my feet.
Defeat. She's one of the wealthiest women in Tokyo, though she's no idol. I think she might be more famous than Ayu. I run into two famous celebs tonight, all in under an hour. What are the odds of that? While Ayu was content to slap me and call me a pervert, Marita's actually seemed interesting and instigating the conversation. This is amazing. I'm a photographer for a local paper, so I've met a few B-list celebrities in my time. But never before have I met a woman that exudes class and glamour like Wakatsuki Marina.
Why is it always gotta be African though, not African American?
I think the writers don't want to be too racist towards the blacks.
This is real life too. Every time I see a black couple, a black and Asian couple, it's usually like African dark, not African American. African American dark, buddy.
I'm going to the beach. Be still, my beating heart. My, you certainly look surprised. You attract flies, you let your mouth hang open like that. Like that, dear. It's not a very attractive look.
I mean, what's like it?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's alright. You don't need to apologize. I'm not offended. People often gawk when they see me. I'm quite used to it. I am a celebrity, you know.
I guess.
Yes, I'm aware. I can't believe I didn't recognize you sooner. I bow again, which makes Marina giggle anew. Like I said, you don't need to apologize. I get enough of that at work. It's always, yes ma'am, right away, and we're so terribly sorry. My workers all respect me, but they're so distant. It's almost like they're afraid of me. I'm known very wealthy, beautiful, charismatic, and so on, but at the end of the day, I'm still a normal woman. I get tired of people groveling before me. Sometimes I just want to have a normal conversation.
You know what's crazy? I genuinely don't care about a girl's status. Like if she was the richest woman in the world, if she got a good personality, that's what attracts me.
Good man.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I see. I'm sorry. An apology is fully formed my tongue, but I cut myself off before I can say anything foolish. This is why Marina called me over, despite the vast gulf of differences between our wealth and social standing. She's tired of being treated like a celeb and, no doubt, owning to a capacious realm of wealthy. She speaks to me to a member of the peasant gallery like me. This is all a bit sudden. My heart's throbbing incredibly hard. But, well, if Marina wants to speak to a nobody like me, who am I to refuse her? Now, why don't you sit your cute bottom back down at the counter, sweetie? Don't you want to buy another drink? I wouldn't mind, but I don't have much money. That's alright. I'll be more than happy to foot the bill.
Girl. Okay.
Take me back to your place. I treat the boy like a woman than any celeb any day.
I feel like, let me treat you to drinks next time.
Yeah, let me buy you a drink. If she say you can't afford it, don't worry. I'll make up for it one day.
You gonna make up for it when you come back tomorrow?
Like, oh yeah. That's very kind of you, but are you sure? I wouldn't want to put you out. Nonsense. Marina leaves one manicured hand carelessly. I'm a wealthy businesswoman. That drinking too is hardly going to break the bank. I guess you're right about that. I flushed, embarrassed that I, a mere photographer, even thought to question the depths of Marina's pockets. She's infinitely richer than I could ever aspire to be. We're just BSing today. How's it going?
It's BS.
Yeah, that's what we doing.
I actually got a dookie, but I'm still
I know common courtesy dictates that men should foot the bill during dates, but screw it. This isn't really a date, and Marina's the one who offered to buy me a drink in the first place. I think it's fine to flaunt conversation every once in a while. Well, flaunt convention every once in a while. Yeah. If you don't mind, then sure. I'll be happy you bought me a drink. That's the spirit. I like a man who can hold his liquor. Bartender, can I get a couple of lemon highballs over here? Oh, she's going the high route. Woo! sit down next to Marna while she pounds me with alcohol. We drink together for a while, idly exchanging banter. All the while, I try not to stare at Marna's chest. Will we have hamburgers? Okay. I can hardly believe that this is happening.
Hamburger.
Oh, come on! What's become of my life? About half an hour and 3 more lemon highballs later, Marna shoots me a curious glance and say, hamburgers?
She said we gonna make it. You got to suggest it.
I mean, hamburger on the bun sounds good to me. Okay. I'm not even gonna lie. Straight marriage. I don't care if it lasts 2 weeks and I get a divorce afterwards. I'll be damn happy 2 weeks of my life so far. Did you just crap your drawers just now?
Last night I do pretty soon.
You just... Never mind. I guess you could say that, yeah. But was it really that obvious? Quite. That's why I called you out. That's why I called out to you. I couldn't stand to see such a handsome young man looking so, well, defeated. I know we're relatively strangers, but as the old saying goes, a problem shared is a problem halved. Would you mind telling me what's on your mind? I don't know if you want to hear it. It's nothing that interesting. It's work stuff, I guess. As a businesswoman, I'm very well acquainted with troublesome work stuff. I have plenty of problems of my own to deal with. I figured as much. That's why I don't want to burden you with mine. But Marna leans in a little closer to me. I can feel the silky softness of her silvery hair against my flushed skin. I think it would be nice to listen to somebody else's woes. It might take my mind off my own concerns. And who knows? Listening to your problems might help me think of ways to resolve these pesky problems of mine. Would you mind telling me what's wrong, dear? I'd love to get to know you better. You're so cute after all. If a girl said that to me, you ain't seen me for weeks.
I'm tear up and cry for bro. Like, you really want to hear about
Alright, well let me start. My boss, he's an overworking asshole. Always make me come in early in the morning when I was trying to come in a little later. Always make me do extra work when I don't want to. Always working in the cold back storage, all because of the fact that his old ass can't help me out to make work go faster. And to top it all off, I guess no hoes.
Well, that's your problem. I don't know about it.
Oh, I saw something your problem.
Alright, my problem.
Oh please, man, you know dub me on that bullshit sometimes.
I got all different problems.
My problem is different. My problem is that it just sometimes it just be too much on certain days, and other days just want to just chill. The work itself, you can't really complain.
My problem is I hate everybody.
Oh, that's a you problem.
Everybody can store. Almost.
Okay, fair point there.
Almost.
Marna draws her pink cat-like tongue across along her lower lip. Why? You're good enough to eat. Oh God, girl, chill. It's the first day. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm down for it, but chill.
Nah, don't chill.
Chill.
Tell me more.
I don't think I'm all that good looking. But if you want to listen to my belly aching, I suppose I can oblige. You did buy me a few drinks after all. Now, comfortably lightheaded, I offer Marta a small smile, then launch into my tale. I'm a photographer for the Sakura Daily. Do you know it? Oh yes, I was interviewed by an employee of that newspaper only a few weeks prior. So I wasn't misremembering. We really have run a place on Marna before. It's nice to know I'm not going senile, I guess. Well, my boss sent me out to a concert by IU tonight. She's a popular idol. Yes, I know about her. I know her very well, as a matter of fact. Really? You'd be surprised to know how close we are. I look at Marna, intrigued. She doesn't look like the sort of person who would be familiar with the musical stylings of Iku Ayu. Marna looks like she'd be into classical music or jazz, not high energy J-pop numbers. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. Well, I was meant to take some pics of Ayu while she was performing, but there were a few problems. The trains were delayed, and I arrived at the concert late. It had already started when I got there, and I couldn't get to the front of the crowd. I was shunted all the way to the back, behind a whole sea of people. There was no space, and there was too many bodies in the way, and I couldn't set up my camera. I had no chance to take any photos. Oh no, that sounds like quite a disaster. It was. My boss is going to kill me when he finds out. And that's the end of it. I gave Marna a quick abridged version of the night's events. I told her about my gloomy nighttime wanderings through the city, then my chance encounter with Ayu. I'm not going to every single gory detail. I don't, for instance, tell Marna how excited I got when Ayu fell on me, but I do tell Marna that Ayu slapped me for my efforts, then called me a pervert. I didn't want to do anything inappropriate to her. I was trying to do my job. I lament helplessly, my words falling as stubble from my throat. When lubricated with alcohol, it's surprisingly easy to gush about the most embarrassing of things. She slapped me really hard too. The whole side of my face is still smarting. Ah, yes. I can see a red mark on your face now that you mention it. She must have done a number on you. She really did. For an idol, she has surprised me amount of upper body strength. I didn't know she was so powerful. She certainly doesn't look like it. She's so tiny. And she wears so much pink. Idols are made of tougher stuff than you might think. They pour a lot of their time and effort into perfecting their dance routine. And they work long hours. I'm not surprised that Ayu is so strong.
I mean, I feel like I can take her still.
Though I wish she learned to use that head of hers. She's so thoughtless. I really am sorry she caused you so much distress, Hyoki. It's fine. What's done is done. I'm trying to think about it too much. Okay, we're a pretty cool dude. And the alcohol certainly helping. My surroundings look hazy and unreal, and my mind is pleasantly numb. One or two things about Marna's words do seem quite odd though. It's like you know Ayu quite well, not just as an idol, but as a person. I suppose you could say that. Ayu and I are close. Like I said, we're not family, but we might as well be. She's like a knighted little sister to me, I suppose. What? Really? I didn't know that. Few people do. My relationship with Ayu isn't wildly publicized. Ayu's good at putting on a cute act before the cameras, but she has a short temper, and she can be quite nasty at times. Do you want me to have a few words with her? I'm really quite upset that she was treating you so badly. Oh no, it's fine. Like I said, it's too late to worry about that now. Maybe so, but I do sympathize with you. You must have had a rough night. Well, that's part of being an adult. I'm used to it. The alcohol has helped, so it's talking to you. Thanks for listening to my worries, Maria. It's no problem at all. I'm glad I was able to aid you in some small matter. Though I wish I could do more. It's partially my fault Ayu was so rude to you. If I disciplined her better, she never would have slapped you. Keeping Ayu in line is my job. Lady Yui asked me to keep an eye on her, and I failed. I feel most humbled. Lady Yui. I wonder who that is. Based on the title Marina gave her, she sounds like royalty. Is she a foreign princess? What connection does she have with Marina and Ayu? I'm a little lost.
Yeah.
But before I can ponder this, I feel a soft sensation against my thigh. Marina is gripping my upper leg with one hand, her manicured nails digging through the fabric of my pants.
I would have had the crazy chill going through my body. Like,
Yeah, Hiroki. Marina leans in. Her voice falls to a soft, sultry whisper, which ennotes my body like a caress. I cannot overstate how sorry I am that Ayu caused you so many problems. She's a naughty girl, and I will scold her later. But for now, I'd like to apologize on her behalf. Would you mind coming back to my office with me? You're a fun specimen of a man. It's been a long time since I last found prey worthy of my unique attention.
take me.
Oh,
Take me.
take me now. Take me now.
Nah, you supposed to be reasonable.
What reasonable? Take me now.
Ah, shoot.
Oh,
Reasonable just turned horny too.
oh.
You intrigued me the moment I saw you, so please. Marna licks her lips, her eyes heavy with expectation.
Oh,
I'm picking her up and busting through that wall. Let's go.
I'm gonna get my horn and Miss Piggy on.
This is the beginning of the game.
Yes, it is. Don't let me down. Oh
I
God.
jumped through the TV.
Oh God. Oh,
I can't jump through the TV.
I'm going to church. I'm going to church before the lust takes over. Oh God. I need to go to church before the lust takes over. It's too strong.
Nah, it already took over.
No, it's still strong.
Nah, it ain't strong yet. Now it's strong.
My willpower is gone. Nigga, did you just fall asleep? My, I must say, I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd be able to go for quite that long. Practically with all that alcohol inside you. Oh my God, they already done it and we don't get to see it.
We lasted.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. One more. Yeah. I'm kind of sad though. You're quite an interesting man, Hiroki. I mean, you just clapped her cheeks in her office. Of course you're not anything but normal. I'm on the PC version of this because it's some bullshit.
The PC version got uncensored.
Of course it do. This is my stream version. I ran the uncensored version on PC for myself. Because I didn't see her cheeks getting clapped.
I need to see the uncensored ones too.
Yeah, because look at her. Damn.
Just looking at her alone is cool.
Yeah.
What's her name? I forgot her name already.
Marina.
Not her.
I forgot her name too.
The idol.
Yeah, I forgot her name already.
Yeah.
I met the famous businesswoman Wakatsuki Marina in a small bar on a swanky street. After piling me with a few drinks, she invited back to her office. Then we enjoyed ourselves. Now my madness has subsided somewhat. I'm beginning to feel the consequences of my action. My whole body aches as I've been thrown off the top of Tokyo Tower and my head is killing me. At least I can rest on Marina's delectable thighs. Now I put Marina through the ringers. She's emerged from our love-making relatively unscathed. It's a visual novel, fine. Take out some nudity, fine. But for the love of God, you gotta make it M rating. At least give us a titty. Something. We censor it out later, but give me something.
This is PS5.
She doesn't seem out of breath, and unlike me, in fact, she's even smiling. I guess Marina's forged from pretty tough stuff. Is that a prerequisite if you want to get ahead in the business world? Either have a high sex drive, you're a succubus. I don't know what the hell she is.
Let me work for you. I'll do whatever you want.
I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym before I get to you. She has far more stamina than I do. Marina. I blinked at Marina's pretty face. My gaze unfocused. Her visage swims through me, and my template starts to pound something fierce. Shit. Yes. Marina, for her part, only smiles. She looks down at me. Her bone white hair trailing against my neck, against my cheek, and she sweetly. What is it, dear? I'm just wondering. Does that feel good for you? You're concerned about my enjoyment? Yeah, I was so into it I didn't really think about you. But that's not fair. I was acting selfish.
I was trying to be like that with Keisha. She said, "What did you think?" And I'm like,
Oh my god, dude! Same! Why do some girl, when you ask,
"Did you
was
like
it
that?"
good for you? And it's like, anyone asks, was it good for you? I'm like, obviously, you dumb bitch! I'm asking if it was good for you, though!
What do you think? I don't know. I had fun. Did you have fun?
Right? Like, don't just try to, like, bounce back with ask me the exact same question I asked you. Answer! Oh my god! It's good for me regardless!
I'm slightly dense. Just tell me how you feel. Don't throw me in the ringer.
Yeah! Like, don't just make me ask myself as, oh god. That part was not right.
It's probably my fault.
Oh! Oh, that part is nasty. Oh, you were nasty. Get the candle. Get a light. Burn this bit. Oh, she on demon time. Its tiny cry burrowed into every single crevice of my skull. My temple throbs and I groan. My head's killing me. Sadly for me, our alarm clock doesn't seem to understand how under the weather I am. It's not like a machine, and it's utterly immune to my plight. Beep, beep, beep. The hateful device continues to mock me. I swear it's getting louder with every beep. Alright, enough. I sit up on my futon. The cover is brunching over my bare legs and reach out for the clock. I seize it, then turn it off with a satisfied click. Now that my alarm clock's been silenced, I can finally hear myself think. I can finally hear myself think. Thank God for that. Again, the training lesson's wrong. How much did I have to drink last night anyway? I pressed my head against my temple, just though to ease a throbbing pain beneath my fingertips. Speaking of last night, what happened? I can't remember. It's all a blur. I think I went to see the famous idol IU at a concert. I didn't see IU because I wanted to. Her music's not really my thing. I did it because I had to. It was a job. I brought along my expensive camera equipment, hoping to take a few high quality pics of IU's performance, but oh god. My camera! Did I really break it? I lurched across my room, dragged my futon with me, and clawed my way to my bag. I opened it up, framed for the best while expecting the worst. I very much like my hazy recollection of last night to be nothing more than a nightmare, but damn it. The camera scoffed and marred and the lens is cracked all the way down the middle. It's completely it's completely inoperable. Alright, Hiroki, calm down. Maybe the lens is broken, but the camera itself might work. You just need to stay cool. Yeah, dog, stay cool. Okay. No dice, huh? Well, that's just PG. Right? I feel like it's more like you gotta have like a. I feel like this is something more along the lines of you ain't gotta conversate on it to get a few laughs out of it. You ain't gonna get much out of this content. We got a few out of it though. We got a good few. But
Oh, there's a comment.
what is it?
Collector comment. Voice actor, the English voice actor, Naruto, Ichigo. I'm not Ichigo. Voice actor, Naruto, voice actor, Tony.
Oh, nice. Wait, Tara Strong? Wait, what time? I don't care anywhere else. Tara Strong. That's all I need to know. Yeah, okay, well, when is it? Because
July 15th. June 16th. 2 days.
I'm gonna take a day off.
Is that the Kansas City Commission said?
I'm taking a day off.
Tara Strong.
Tara Strong. That's all I need to hear.
What's that for Ichigo?
Don't care.
What's that for
Don't care. Don't care. You said Knuckles. My first thought was the Beach album now. Knuckles, I remember different actor.
Voice actor of Mario.
The original one? Interesting. It ain't Tara Strong, but interesting. You met Tara Strong. Hey, Johnny Young Bosch. They got Roger Craig Smith gonna be there. And I just saw him at Comic Con.
Like, I just saw you at Comic Con.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Could was at least a day on just to go. I really want to just go on a day. Back from this growing group.
What do you know? Sorry, Martha. I think I'm going to go back to bed after all. God, I don't know what this game is. I don't know how to describe this game. Safe. Of course they would. Disapprovingly. Okay, next train station. That's what you doing. I got on a train around 7:30 as per usual, and now I'm ready for my daily hour commute to work. If my calculation is right, I should get to work around 8:30. My work day doesn't typically start till 9. My boss is a hard ass, and you like everybody present accounted for far earlier. What a dick! Dick of a boss. It'd be nice if I got paid a little extra coming in a half an hour early. They're not hours later. That's not how the world works. Yeah, it sucks. He's incredibly stingy. Rob him. Rob your boss. Rob your boss. Well, hello there, cat girl. Good to see you. If you're watching this and you see what I see, cat girls are now a thing. I can't make this shit up, man. She took a logo university by wearing Daisy Duke shorts, a shirt that's so tight you can see her side boob, and a pink hoodie with cat ears. Dude, she's clearly something, but I ain't gonna say shit. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Yeah, Daisy Dukes, dog. We know what how shorts them shorts are. You can smell her. Why you smell her, you creep? Really, only a cute girl wears shorts as small as him. I know a few fat chicks that say otherwise. They'll put them shorts on thinking they got cake, but their thighs looking like used up jelly rolls. Damn, my insult game is whack lately. I've got to do better. I imagine the girl in my head as I often do during my commutes to work. I mean, something like there's anything else I can do. I fashion her with a pair of large eyes, friends with long lashes and a button nose. With that cat girl ooh mouth. You know what? I'm not gonna deny it. That body is nice. I'm not sounding that out. Oh, you know. You know, huh? Okay. What do you mean you know? I know what I'm doing. You do? Then why don't you stop? I don't want to. It's too much fun. Oh, this chick's a freak. It's gonna be fun for you, making me squirm, but it's a real problem for me. It's a problem? You don't like it? Alright, somebody in the comment section, help me out. Alright? I'm too much of an indecisive degenerate, so I'm gonna let y'all decide. I'm afraid I like it a bit too much, or you're a total stranger. I don't know you. The first or second one, please decide for me. I'm not gonna do it. Oh god, this is so bad. Which answer am I getting? Which answer am I going to get? Probably the second one. I know. And there's the. Well, let's see here. Let's weigh out my pros and cons here. Pros. She's not ugly. Fat. She's kinda good looking. In a weird cat girl way. Cons. I don't know her. She might have a few STDs. I gotta be careful with this one. The pros is that I might be able to get lucky. I can explain to the boss why my pet leg is wet. He wouldn't believe it. That's also a con. But I might get boob. I might get fired for indecency and uncleanliness. I might be called a scum. But a scum who got lucky. Ooh, this is a tough one. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. The power horny wins. I'm sorry, what? Wait, she knows me already? What? now that they realize most of the drama has passed, they seem to have lost interest. A couple of them blush, suitably chastated as they return to their work, while a few other pout and click their tongues. Do they want me to be out of the job? This office is full of vultures. In general, I have no real complaint with you. Last Saturday was an unfortunate blip. Shall we say, in your otherwise spotless performance. If you were a newbie, I'd be inclined to fire you over this. I don't want to cast one of my valued employees out into the cold over a couple of mishaps. Then, does that mean? Yes, indeed. I give you another chance. Osakagawa. But you're on thin ice. Don't betray my trust again or you'll be sorry. I don't like being made a fool out of. I'm going to work you to the bone. Be prepared to put in the hours to make up for your atrocious blunders. Do you hear me? Oh, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I bowed deeply to my boss, cringe at my own superlicious all the while. Only a few seconds ago, I was insulting this guy in my head and calling him an asshole. I'm so two-faced. Maybe my boss isn't quite as poor as I thought. But he's still a businessman. At the end of the day, and I doubt he'll make this call if he didn't have ulterior motives. Now I'm curious. What's going to happen about the camera? Will the cost of replacing it be taking my own wages? Oh, about that camera. It's a funny story, that. The boss massaged his quivering chin and thought that would be standard company policy, yeah. But you can rejoice, Osagawa. You have a guardian angel. An angel, sir? Indeed, she called the office this morning when I got her for work and she explained the whole story affair to me. At first, I was incredulous. I thought it was some kind of prank, and she was very persuasive. Still, my boss shakes his head, bemused. I can't believe that you know Wakatsuki Marta. Such a plain, unamusing man. You got a surprisingly amount of connections. Marta really did call my boss. That wasn't just talk. I don't know Marta all that well, but she already done a lot for me. I have to wonder what she sees in me and how I'm going to repay her. How'd you get into her good graces, Two of you were childhood friends? Oh no, only known her for a day. Really? My boss snorts. Well, you must have made quite the impression. She ought to pay for the equipment you damaged in full. She wired the money over to the company bank account shortly after our phone call. She also told me that she's familiar with Ikuayu. She offered to set up a private meeting between you and her, so you can take photographs of her uninterrupted. My English is so terrible. Okay, you just some drink real quick. Get some water. What do you think about that? Once more, words fail me. I stare at my boss in silence. Slack jaw, surprised, unable to articulate more than a handful of broken syllables. I clear my throat and try again. Is the day of this meeting fixed? Yes, indeed. Miss Wakatsuki put me through to Miss Uki's agency, and they were only too happy to oblige. You'll be seeing Miss Uki this weekend, alone on her private beach in Okinawa. We'll fly you out there, of course. Miss Wakatsuki very kindly offered to foot the bill. I'll mail the full details over to you later. But that's about the gist of things. You've been given an amazing opportunity, so don't screw this up. You have a chance to take as many photos of Miss Uki as you want, and while you're at it, you might as well interview her. This could be your big break. Give it your all. I I won't accept anything less than 110%. Yes, sir! Of course, sir! I bowed and scraped to my boss anew, amazed by the wealth of possibilities that landed on my lap. I'm going to see Ayu again this weekend on a private beach in Okinawa, no less. As a mere member of the Pole, I've never been to a private beach before. I'm starting to feel like a celeb myself. Marina really has come through for me. Not only did she pay for the camera I smashed, but she managed to fix up a meeting between Ayu and I. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't take this picture seriously. Why does the pillar have the word business on there? Like, shouldn't have the company name or something? No, it's just business. And that's it. My boss was right for once. Marina really is like a guardian angel. She's a dark skinned, fair haired angel, and I owe her, if not my life, then my job. My immediate future has been secured. Woo! Man, I can't afford to get complacent. There's still my meeting with Ayu to contend with. If I'm going to impress both Marina and my boss, I need to do my best. Now that I've been saddled with all these responsibilities, I don't want to let anybody down. The rest of the day goes by in a blur. I'm still reeling after my conversation with my boss, and nothing feels quite real. Thanks to my failure on Saturday, we had to scramble to put together a new article in lieu of the one about Ayu. That'll be suspended until next week. I ended up working overtime, and it's dark when I finally leave the office. Jeez, my boss is such a slave driver. You'd think he'd be a bit more considerate, given my connection with the Nouvelle Riche. I barely had a chance to sit down all day. Yawning, checking my phone. It's a little after 21. Ugh, I should have been at home hours ago. Oh well, I might be tired now. My job's secure, and I have my weekend retreat to Okinawa to look forward to. With a bit of luck, things work out all right. And if I get a bevy of photos that'll please my boss, that should put me in his good books. Maybe he will let me go home on time for a change. That would be a treat. For the present, however, I'm absolutely gagging for a drink. That might help soothe my nerves. With this thought in mind, I board the train for a few stops, then I head to the same bar where I first met Marina. While it's true I want something to drink, part of me is hoping I run into my benefactress once more. And fortunately for me, luck is on my side. Oh! Get the alarms, cause the bells are ringing. Marina is sitting at the bar, one toned leg across the other, just like it was during our first encounter. Her fair hair falls over her shoulders as she nurses the glass in one hand. When she sees me, she smiles and she waves me over. Why, hello, handsome. Fancy seeing you here. It's a small world. It's just a coincidence. I felt like dropping by on my way home from work. Really? Marina inclines her head, a knowing smile playing about her lips. That's funny. I was under the impression that your workplace was a good half-hour away, on the other side of the Sumatra River. Surely there are bars closer by you can frequent, if alcohol is all you want. I I have business to attend to on this side of the city. That's all. Don't read too much into it. If you say so, dear. Martin laughs carelessly. I can tell by her tone she doesn't believe a word I'm saying. Not that that's very surprising. I don't believe a word I'm saying either. I'm such a terrible liar. Why can't I tell Martin I was looking for her? I appreciate everything she did for me, and I want to thank her. Truly, I do. She really did save my neck. But admitting that aloud, particularly in a crowded bar like this, would be embarrassing. God, I'm so stubborn. Well, I'm all late to find her, but now I'm clamming up. I'm acting just like a little kid. Maybe Marta can read my thoughts. It hasn't been the first time I've pondered this, because she rested a hand against my own and softly says, "It's alright, Hiroki. You don't need to tell me why you came here. I can tell. I'm doing good, cuz, doing good. Am I that easy to read? Yes, indeed. Most men are. Don't take it too personally. Damn! I gotta make it hard for people to read me now. Can't let them know. Monitor titters. You don't need to thank me for helping you. This is just as well. Given the words "thank you" have yet to cross my lips, maybe I don't need to lube my throat with alcohol first. I helped you because I wanted to. You are a very interesting man, and I am awfully fond of you. Talking to your boss around was easy enough. He's full of blisters, but it's all an act. His obstinateness melted away with a few choice words. But a few choice words from yours, truly. He did more than whisper sweet nothings in his ear. He told me you gifted a sizable chunk of money to our company, and you set up a private meeting between myself and IU. Well, what can I say? Minor shrugs. I have wealth and connections. It will be a shame not to use them. Man, rich people are something else entirely. With enough cash, you can open up almost any door. I'm kind of jealous, to be honest. But more than that, I'm incredibly thankful. I can understand using your wealth and connection for your own sake, but why bother wasting them on a loser like me? I'm a nobody. Now, I have less of that self-defeating nonsense. Marta squeezes my hand with her own. You might consider yourself a nobody, but I find you quite intriguing. I like to dote upon you if I can, so don't worry your pretty little head. You say that, but I still have no idea why you want to dote on me. I've done nothing to deserve it, and we're virtually strangers. Why, you say? It's simple. It's because you're cute. Huh? For a genius businesswoman, her reasoning is surprisingly simple. Is she going to elaborate on my supposed cuteness? I'm very curious to see how a member of the opposite sex regards me. It might be a good learning experience. Your reactions are utterly charming, and you're so sincere. I couldn't help but be enticed by you the moment our eyes met. You're like a special pastry in the window of a high-end bakery. Being with you like this is making me salivate. Ooh! If I can use my influence to help you, I won't hesitate. It's a small price to pay to see you smile, dear. Now, won't you stop grousing around and let me pamper you? Yes, mommy. Yes, mommy, dear. I answer flatly without humor, which makes Marina laugh. I suppose I'm not. Well, I suppose I am mothering you, in a sense. Though I don't know if I like being called that. If you want to show me a suitable measure of respect, you can call me madam. Or no, that sounds too formal. What about mistress? Mistress? Yes, indeed. I quite like taking charge. Oh, let me be horny for a little bit. Okay, I'm good now. If you want to show how grateful you are for my help, I prefer it if you did it physically. I trust you have no objections? I stare into Marina's eyes. They're green, just like the jaded earrings suspended from her neatly formed earlobes, and a turquoise vest which stretches across her chest. Marina's so attractive, I feel lightheaded. I have no idea how I got so lucky, but I'd be a fool if I refuted her advances. I'm already starting to get excited. Alright then, we can go back to your office if that's what you want. I guess I wouldn't mind either. I know it can be awkward. I'm not used to people doing favors for me. My parents are pretty strict, so I got used to working things out on my own. I'm still not used to relying on others, so I find it hard to accept people's help. I'm bad at thanking people too. It's hard to find the right words. But I really do appreciate everything you've done, Marina. I think you're wonderful. Well, isn't that sweet? Marina laughs, her voice sultry, and pushes her bust against my arm. Thank you for trusting me with a bit of your backstory, Hiroki. I promise I'll take good care of you. You're special, like nobody else, and I want to make you feel good. Now, that was quite the workout. I feel invigorated. Give me the sex! I gotta continue reading, but damn it, I wanted to see that top come off. I wanted to see those garter belts removed. And I want to see that dress stay on as everything else is off, and I will just... At the end of the day, she leans in and says, "Mistress, take care of you." Okay? Good. Don't you think my skin looks a little prettier? My cheeks are positively glowing. Love really is a miracle drug. I feel much better now. Marna might be in a good mood, but I feel downright exhausted. I'm slumped on the floor of her office, boneless as I was on Saturday night. More like Sunday morning, wearing nothing but my underwear. My head rests on Marna's laps, my eyes focus vaguely upon her pretty face. She had the properties to put her business clothes back on. She had the preparatory to put her business clothes back on after our tryst. I can't see much of her skin, but that hardly matters. I've already seen almost all of her there is to see. Are you alright, dear? Marina runs her fingers through my hair, a contented smile playing about her lips. You're breathing quite heavily. I'll live at least. I shall hope so. I'm rather fond of you, and I would be devastated if you died so quickly. I haven't had my fill of fun just yet. And then again, I suppose I should prepare for the worst. You humans are awfully fragile. I'm surprised you'll be able to keep pace with me for 2 whole nights. Few can say that. The fullness of Marina's thighs, coupled with her sing-song voice, is lulling me to sleep. But something about her words strike me as rather strange. I blink up at her, curious, my brow furrowed. What do you mean, you humans? Oh my! Marna blinks innocently. Did I really say that? Yes, you did. It was as clear as day. You said you humans are awfully fragile. Now that I think about it, hasn't Marna said other things to that effect? Back then I shrugged off her words as the amusement of an eccentric millionaire, but now I'm starting to get suspicious. In fact, everything that's happened these last few days have been downright fishy. Bumping into Ukeaya was surprising enough. But what about Marna? What about the girl on the train? And speaking of the girl on the train, Marna wasn't joking. You smell incredibly good. I remember it was a little hazy, but I'm sure she said that. She mentioned Marna's name. Who was she? And why did she know Marna? Something's definitely going on. I've become the unassuming epicenter of a whole bunch of strange encounters, and now I want to get to the bottom of this. If anybody knows what's up here, it'll be Marna. I just want to know. What's happening to me? Oh dear. Marna tuts. You must have had too much to drink. Nothing's happening to you, other than a healthy amount of excitement. I have been having fun, it's true, but things just aren't adding up. I'm a normal guy. My life's been distinctively abnormal ever since IU's concert. I would lure myself off Marna's lap with no small amount of effort, then shoot her a quizzical look. You're not the only attractive woman who's shown an interest in me. IU seemed happy enough to cling to me before she got mad and called me a pervert. And then on the train to work this morning, this weird girl started flirting with me. If you can call what she did flirting. Strange girl. Did she have short blue hair? Yes, that's right. Now, was she wearing a very, very tight pair of shorts? Yes, they were so shamelessly short. By the sound of it, it seems you had the pleasure of running into Cosmos. Cosmos? Is that the name of the girl on the train? I believe so, yes. Performing indecent action on a busy train does seem the sort of thoughtless things you do. She has no common sense. None of this makes any sense. Before last Saturday, I seemed to repel women. My life's done a total 180, and I have no idea what's going on. It's all too much of a coincidence. You're working yourself up into quite a ladder, dear. Don't let it get to you too much. I'm trying not to, but there's a lot to take in. You don't know what's happening, do you, Marna? I might have an idea, yes. Marna toys with a lock of her silver hair, a small smile playing about her lips. At first, I intended to keep quiet about all this. But I'm awfully fond of you, and I hate to see you squirm so. You've been a very, very good boy, so I can let you in on a little secret. Make sure you keep it to yourself, though. It's highly classified information that could shake the core of society as you humans know it. Marna leans in, her lips inching closer from her ears as she whispers. The truth is, I'm a succubus. A succubus? I stare at Marna, utterly dumbstruck of all the things she could have said. I didn't think for a second she said something like that. This isn't a joke, is it? You're not really a succubus, are you? Oh my, are you saying you don't believe me? That makes me very sad, Hiroki. Marna sniffs, as though heartbroken, and turns her head away. I believe I made my fond feelings of you more than apparent over the last 2 days. I would never, ever lie to you. Particularly not over my own nature. This is a closely guarded secret, you know. I don't tell humans my true identity willy-nilly. You're the first to hear the truth. You can act a bit more grateful. Yes, mistress. I'm sorry, mistress. I bow my head, abashed. I don't want to upset Marna, but I can't shake the niggling feeling that This is nothing more than a prank. I mean, a succubus. Really? I'm sorry, but when you say you're a succubus, does that mean you're a monster that takes advantage of men? I am no monster. Marna pouts cutely, her arms folded across her chest. Do I look monstrous to you? Will any wicked beast have a body as gorgeous as mine? No, I guess not. You don't look like you don't look like much of a monster, but you don't really strike me. You don't look like a succubus either. Not that I know what a succubus is supposed to look like. They're not exactly commonplace like cats and dogs. I'm still not sure what to think about this. It's quite overwhelming, to be honest. As well, that's fair enough. Humans are supposed to know about our kind, after all. This must come as quite a shock to you. I should have known you wouldn't believe me that easily. You're not an incredulous child. Humans in the 21st century live in the era of logic and reason. That being the case, it's my job to show proof of my claims. Then you won't be able to deny what I really am? I would never normally show you my real form to anybody, but you're special. I like you a lot, Hiroki. And that's why I'm going to give you a little treat. Marina clicks her fingers and her visage suddenly shifts. Oh. Thank God Succubus exists! Okay, back to story. Horns spout from Marina's scalp and bat-like wings unfurl from her back. Her clothes, too, have undergone quite the transformation. Before, Marina was clad in business attire, but now she's wearing something even more risque. Red ropes wind about her body, and her black letters vacuum sealed about her arms and legs. She looks incredibly, unbelievably hot, and that's heightened further by the tail which protrudes between her chest. I gotta get my words right, goddamn. You see, Marina shoots me with a sultry look, her eyes half lit. I'm not a normal human. I really am a succubus. And it's not just me. Ayu and Cosmos are also succubi too. And so are numerous other attractive, successful women all across the world. What? I tried to semi-ostensible, but words fail me. This twist has completely blindsided me, robbing me of my speech false. I'll get my words right. Ignore that word. Y'all know it. My brain's starting to overheat. But like the overused photocopier at work. Excuse me. This is really incredible. You say that the world is full of succubi, just like you? Yes, indeed. We've been living amongst humans since the dawn of time. Many of society's most famous, revered women have been succubi, like Cleopatra, for instance. It's a wonder how few people know about it, really. Marina's fingers sink into the full mounds of her chest. She manipulates her breasts about her tail, grinning all the while. I can't deny that Marina's a succubus any longer. Not now I can see her wings, her horn, and her tail. That'd be akin to burying my head in the sand. I can't argue against my own eyes, but I do have a few questions I'd like to ask. It might sound gauche, but I'm burning with curiosity here. I thought succubi was meant to be intimate with humans to stay alive. Is that true? We succubi don't need to do such things to sustain ourselves, but we do need to be revered. That's why so many of us are in a position of power, be it in business, politics, or the entertainment industry. We need to be loved and adored.
if we're not, we'll lose all our magical powers. We lose our good looks, we start to age like humans do, and then we'll wither away. We Succubus work alone and hard to keep you humans on our thrall. That's why I sacrifice so much of my business. That's why IU pushes herself to be Japan's #1 idol. And that's why Cosmo, well, I can pretend I understand her particular line of work. In any event, we Succubus are much more than lazy moochers. We're hardworking, active members of society. We do our best to demand respect, and the more our fame grows, the stronger our power gets. That being said, we do have a lot of stamina. We're well versed in giving humans pleasure, and there are certain humans who attract our attention more than others. Some humans have uniquely sweet scents, like ripe and juicy fruits. These humans call to us. When we Succubus find humans who resonate with us, we do all we can to make them ours. You are one such human hierarchy. You call yourself average and ordinary, but you smell is incredibly addictive. In all my years of living on Earth, I've never met a human more delicious than you. I knew at the moment I met you that I wanted to make you mine. But I wasn't the only one. After talking with IU, it seems your scent has quite the influence upon her too. Just one whiff of you made her lose her self-control. She was this close. Marina gestured with her fingers to making you her own. Oh, right. This remark might seem a little inaccurate in the face of the information overload, but what else am I supposed to say? I have no idea how I'm meant to react. In less than 5 minutes, I learned that Succubus exists, and I possess some sort of smell that marks me out as being particularly tasty. That explains why all these attractive women are falling over themselves to be me. But it all seems a bit too convenient. Oh God, convenient. If I'm really that attractive, then why didn't you Succubus try to proposition me before? Maybe it did. You didn't realize what they were. You have been in relationships before, haven't you? I guess so, yeah. I'm no alpha male, but I had a relationship in the past. I'm not crass enough to keep count, but I slept with at least half a dozen girls. My longest relationship was in university. That lasted for a couple of months. My girlfriend was all over me. To such an extent it was kinda scary. She used to break into my room at night to watch me sleep, and sometimes she tried to grab me in the middle of lectures. In the end, I broke it off with her. Her enthusiasm was flattering at first, but after a while it got a bit too much. She was a Succubus too? I wouldn't be surprised if you attracted several Succubi in your time. In fact, I'd be more surprised if you hadn't. You're incredibly cute, Hiroki. I only know you for a few days, but I'm incredibly fond of you. I want to make you mine. But there lies a problem. My sisters must have heard me talking about you with IU. They're awful gospels. Gossips, really. Whenever I find a handsome boy to play with, they got to steal him from me. It's like a sort of game. It seems like Cosmo's already found you, and I doubt she'll be the last. My sisters will else start coming after you, desperate to claim your hearts. I hope you have enough stamina to handle all of us. As a Succubus, I don't mind sharing my conquest. But filling off the advance of numerous Succubi might just be enough to break. You have an unusual amount of stamina, but you're still a human at the end of the day, and you're far more fragile than you look. If my sisters get too rowdy, I'll try to discipline them. I don't want them to break you completely, but you need to toughen up too. Please don't let me down, my dear Hiroki. I've spent a lot of time and money on you already, so it would be a shame if you fell apart too quickly. up the next day by the shrill beep of our alarm clock. Its teenery ring pierces my skull like a skewer, and I wince. God, would it kill you to be quiet for like 5 seconds? My alarm clock, of course, doesn't listen to me. It's an inorganic object that can't think or feel. Sometimes I wish I was an inorganic object too, that I wouldn't have to suffer from so many debilitating headaches. I must have had too much to drink yesterday. What happened again? The events of last night returned to my befuddled mind in drips and draps, but meep, 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 meep. My alarm clock still twirling away, as insistent as ever. It's so loud it's starting to set my teeth on edge. I guess I can't ignore it any longer, now that I want to cling to what remains of my sanity. Alright, I'm coming. Shut up already. I hauled myself from my futon and seized my clock, as I have every day for the last 3 years. I turn it off, cut it short its insistent clangor, with a sigh of relief. Finally, peace and quiet. Now I can think about last night a little more clearly. Work got out late, I remember that much. Then, as I meandered to the train station, I was struck with a sudden desire to have a stiff drink. And, what's more, the sudden desire to see Marina. I traveled across Tokyo to that classic bar where I first met Marina. I hadn't seriously expected to see her again, but Lady Luck must have been on my side, because there she was. We talked for a little, and I drank rather more than a little. She invited back to her office. We spent a long time together. Then, though my alarm clock went silent, my forehead still throbs. I pressed a head to my temple, my teeth worrying like a word on my lower lip. Images flashed through my mind, all of them equally improbable. Horns, wings, a tail. Marna isn't a human. Succubus. She sustained herself through the strength of a human adoration. And her physical stamina is far greater than any average woman's. Marna is not the only succubus in Tokyo either. Ayu, the famous idol, is another one of her younger sisters, and so was that strange girl Mel on the train. Cosmos, I think Marna said her name was. Now Marna's taking a special interest in me. Succubi all over Japan will flock to me. Marna warned me as much before she asked her chauffeur to take me home. My sisters will all start coming after me, desperate to claim your heart. I hope that you have no stamp to handle all of them. Did that really happen? It sounds like patently unbelievable, but the longer I lie here, the sharper the memories become. Marina really is a succubus. She transformed before my very eyes. I might have been drunk last night, but I wasn't so trash I invited a ridiculous scene like that. Oh, my imagination's not that good. That's why I wanted to become a photojournalist rather than a writer. I'm a skeptic, and I can only believe things if I've seen them with my own eyes. I'm bad at playing pretend. A few days prior, I would have scoffed at the mere idea of Succubus. But Marina's inhuman features have swept my doubts away. Aside, how can I explain her wings and her arms without the aid of the supernatural? Excuse me. Wakatsuki Marina sure is incredible. In more ways than one. I rolled over in my futon sighing. Since it's a Tuesday, I need to get up, freshen up, and get to work. My daily grind seems much less pressing now than per usual. My mind's almost entirely in scrolling with Wakasuki Mana and her Succubus sisters. What's going to happen to me now? I guess, as today, normal life has well and truly ended. Despite my ominous pretense, however, the day unfolds more or less the same as it always does. I get dressed, eat a hasty breakfast, shovel on my shoes, then head off for work. I catch the 7:20 train as per usual, and relax with the out as the door slides shut with a hiss. My hour commute to work passes eventually, though I keep my eyes peeled, glancing this way and that through the crowds. I see hide nor hair of the elusive cosmos. I'd rather work a little after 8:30 and greet my fellow employees. Then I set to work on the numerous tasks my boss set me the day prior. Work finished at 1700 hours. On the dot. Much my relief. I worked overtime so much I can't remember the last time I left the office while the sun was still up. Maybe some benevolent guy or my plaintive players the day prior, and decided to throw me a bone. Yeet! I walked to the train station in high spirits and brought a train back home. The afternoon train headed to Tokyo's suburbs is almost as busy as the morning train headed right into his heart. I'm hemmed in, as usual, by businessmen and women of various ages, with a few high school kids thrown in for good measure. The businessmen keep their gazes cold and unapproachable. They narrow eyes fixed upon the scenery as it flies past the windows. The high school students, meanwhile, are busy chattering among themselves, tapping out text messages and giggling at funny jokes. The young kids must have had a busy day themselves, full of rock partying and club activities. But they're bursting with energy. I can't help but envy them. I wish I was young too. You might not think it to look at me now, but I was pretty popular back in high school. I always been tall for my age, so I played on the school basketball team. That netted me quite a lot of respect among my classmates. In my last year of high school, I managed to snag myself a girlfriend. She wasn't the prettiest or the smartest girl in the class, but I liked her a lot. Even now, I can remember her serious face and her long, dark hair. I broke things off with her when we graduated from high school and went to university. It was a mutual agreement. We were too young and immature to commit to a long-distance relationship. I don't know if I miss her per se, but I often think back to the time we spent together. She wasn't a cheerful, giggly girl like a high school student on this train. She was unusually quiet and withdrawn, but I think that's what drew me to her in the first place. She wasn't drop-dead gorgeous, but she was pretty. Her charms were understated, very traditionally Japanese. She had delicate features, pale skin, snub nose. She always needled me to take my studies seriously. In that sense, she was rather motherly. She tried to make me lunch too. Her cooking skills were subpar. My dad might be putting it nicely. Her hamburger steak was tougher than old boots. Her rolled egg omelet split down the middle, and her ginger chicken was far too salty. I tried my best to eat her food, but always ended up huddled into the boys' restroom, gagging. That made her scowl. She scowled when I looked at other girls too. Her jealous fists were so cute they always made me laugh, which of course upset her all the more. I can still remember all the things we did together, though it's been over a decade since we last spoke. We studied together in the school library. She gave me chocolate on Valentine's Day. Sometimes we went to cafes and theme parks together. Okay, why the fuck? Oh, wait, never mind. I get the feeling we're gonna meet her later on. Let's continue. last time I've been to a cafe with a cute girl? It's been forever. All I've been nothing but work for the last few years. I haven't had a chance to cut loose and have fun. And the dope really does suck. It'd be nice if I could go on a date again, like I did before. Not like that would happen. It's highly unlikely that a cute girl, perfectly modeled girlfriend will fall from the sky into my lap. I guess you could say Marna fits the bill, but she's not really girlfriend material. She's too mature for the juvenile label. She's more like a partner. Though I think she preferred being called mistress. I like Marna well enough, but there's something a little intimidating about her. She's not at all like my first girlfriend. And then again, nobody is. It's close to replace a memory. I'm being stupid. I should go on a date. I'm not a teenager anymore. What? But why? You don't look that old to me. I think you're very handsome. Huh. That's nice to know. Mysterious voice, but wait, what? I can feel something. No, two somethings pressing against my chest. A familiar scent of floral perfume was about me, and I feel fingers grip the sleeves of my shirt. Somebody pressing their body against me, but who? I look down, bemused by the audacity of this mysterious person. Audacity. And hello, Cosmos. Good to see you again, my sweet e-girl. And my befuddlement soon morphed into full-blown disbelief. Come on, game. Give me something to work with here. It's like I'm cringe, but not that cringe. You're that cutie from yesterday. You're that pervert from yesterday. Yes, you are. But I liked it. Pervert? Maybe I am. Today's been very nice. You shouldn't shout such things out in public. I'm bad with people. Even I know that much. Sorry. I was so surprised this slipped out. Especially seeing you here. I recognize this girl. Or to be more precise, I recognize her body. I could see her face during our last encounter. The curve of her spine was pressed against my chest. Her derriere rested snugly against me. I'm quite intimately acquainted with this behind of hers, but her face was something of a mystery. Now I can finally see what she really looks like. I can say with certainty that she's just as adorable as I anticipated. Her eyes are a soft amber hue, lined with a long, luxurious lashes. Her nose is a small, cute button, and her lips are faintly shiny with gloss. Her hair is lilac, but it fades to an icy blue about the tips. It's cut in a rough kind of a bob, and part of it is tied back in a stubby ponytail. Atop her head is perched a pair of cat ears. They don't look very practical. I'm not sure what purpose they serve really beyond the aesthetic one. Then again, a lot of them wear high heels are included. And I'm not sure what practical purpose they serve either. Can they damage one's feet? Plus, those sharp spikes can get stuck in the gutters. This girl's choice of headgear might be impractical, but she's wearing a sturdy pair of sneakers on her feet, a pink jacket, and those very, very short skirts. Okay, one more time. A pink jacket and those very, very short shorts serves to complete the look. I think she might be younger than I am, but only by a handful of years. She's most likely in her early 20s. Though she really is a succubus, her age might not scale like that of normal humans. For all I know, she could be centuries old. But if 100-year-old wear a pair of cat ears though, the jury's still out on that one. It is. Your name's Cosmos, right? Right. Cosmos affirmed it with a lethargic nod of her head. There's something a little off about this girl. Actually, and no, I'm not just referring to the cat ears. Her movements all seem a second or so delayed. And then there's the fact that she's pushing herself against me in the middle of a crowded train. Doesn't this girl understand the concept of personal space? How do you know my name? Marina told me. She explained who you are yesterday. You're a succubus, right? That's right. Cosmo's nod once more. Her stubbly ponytail bouncing. Not the only part of her anatomy that bounces either. Well, that's why I have to stare too blatantly. So, you know everything. Marina told you? Yes, she did. Oh, good. Cosmo smiles. That makes it easier. I don't like explaining things. You're an ask first, ask question kind of girl. Ask question later kind of girl. I don't like asking. It's awkward. Talking to people is difficult for me, but I want to try and make an effort with you. Hiroki. Cosmo pushes her chest even more firmly against my body. I know we're still strangers, but I like you a lot. I want you. Me? Yes. Oh, you talked about you. Marina too. They say you smell good. They're not wrong. Cosmos inhaled deeply, her nostrils quivering. You're addictive, sweet like candy. Marina is picky. Her taste is discerning. If she likes you, you must be special. I like you too. So, let's go. The train begins to slow as it pulls into the next station. It's not the station I want to get off at, but Cosmo doesn't seem to care about little details like that. She grabs hold of my hand, her fingers willingly with mine. Her hands is very small. And mine dwarfs hers. Whew, sorry about that. Had to pee real quick. She's small and pixie-like, but she's incredibly insistent. Hey, Cosmos, wait! I try to pull away from her, but she doesn't listen. The train's automatic door opened with a hiss and Cosmos dragged me forward. Followed by numerous passengers who are all struggling to get off the train. I find myself pushed forward. I feel like a fish trying to swim up river. The current, or in this case, Cosmo's tiny hands, is far too strong. I then swept away. What do you want with me? Where are we going? Cosmos glances at me over her shoulder. Her unborn hair fluttering, she smiles and says sweetly, "On our date." On a date? Bitch, I just met you. Oh, never mind. Shine like a star with Daisy Duke shorts. Okay. I huff, my arms folded, my long legs flured up beneath a table that's a little too small for me. Dragging me off the train was just the first step in Cosmo's diabolical plan. I barely had a chance to gather my breath when her fingers tightened about my palms once more, her eyes shining with excitement. We're going on a date, Hiroki. You need to hurry. A date? But where? What are you? Ah! And so, just like that, I found myself here. Cosmos hauled me all the way to this maid cafe. It's quite a cute cafe, with white tables and pink walls. Pots of flowers bloom on almost every available surface, and the smell of cinnamon and hot chocolate lingers in the air. Waitresses bustle past, their black flats slapping against the wooden floor. They greet customers with cheery cries of, "Welcome, master! Welcome, mistress!" Their frilly dress fluttering around their thighs. Some of the waitresses are carrying notepads, ready to jot down orders, while others hold trays laden with slices of apple pies, strawberry sundaes, and fruity milkshakes. Cute J-pop music dances in the air, mingling with the chiming of the bell over the door and the chatter of the patrons. I think I recognize this song. Actually, isn't it one of IU's? This cafe isn't a bad place to go on a date, I guess. There are a few couples here, other than Cosmos and I, who are acting all lovey-dovey, feeding one another bites of cake and holding hands over the tabletop. If Cosmos was my girlfriend, I'd go right at home. But Cosmos isn't my girlfriend. In fact, I hardly know her. Things are progressing way too fast, and I can't wrap my head around all of this. When you say you want to go on a date, are you being serious? What do you see in me anyway? Are you trying to get one over on me? Are you trying to get one over on Marna? Are you actually interested in me, or is this some sort of joke? What sort of name is Cosmos anyway? Doesn't sound very Japanese. Then again, you're a Succubus. I guess it makes sense that your name isn't Japanese. Why do Ayu and Martin have Japanese names? Then, are they their real names, or did they make them up when they came to Earth? Maybe that Succubus moms had a relationship with Japanese men, and that's how they ended up like that. How long have you been on Earth anyway? And is that some sort of Succubus realm out there where you guys live without humans? Cosmo, work with me here, please. Cosmo remained irritatingly unresponsive. I asked her dozens of questions since our smiling waitress showed us to our seats, and she hasn't said so much as a single syllable. She's trying to make me feel uncomfortable. Maybe she's just sadistic. Okay, I don't get it. Maybe she's just sadistic. Maybe she's just like sadist, just like Martin. Hey, Cosmos! I slammed upon me at the table, hoping for some kind of response. Why'd you bring me all the way here if you're not going to talk? What are you doing anyway? Oh, now you fucking notice? Cosmos blinked. She sets her phone down. Then she looks at me beneath her eyelashes. Sorry, Hiroki, those wasn't important. The fuck were you doing? They involve you to not answer my questions. That involve you to drag me out of here to a fucking cafe just to zone the hell out? If you want to do that, then suck my under the table. God! It didn't look like you were doing anything at all that important to me. For the last 5 minutes, Cosmo had been busy snapping pictures of her ice cream sundae, which a kind waitress already brought over. She must have taken hundreds of pictures of the frozen tree from all sorts of angles. Her tongue struck out her mouth all the while. Her dedication to the art of photography is kind of impressive. As a photographer myself, I want to commend her for her meticulousness. But another bigger part of me feels incredibly exasperated. Thanks to the invention of camera phones, millions of people across the globe fancy themselves as pro photographers. You see people like Cosmos everywhere taking snapshots of every aspect of their lives so they can upload them to social media. For some reason, people seem particularly fascinated with taking food pics. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because everyone, no matter their age, gender, or personality, has to eat. It is easy to farm likes by photo uploading pics of food, particularly cute food like Cosmo's Sundae. I'll admit, her Sundae does look good, but I don't think there's anything that special about it. Try being a real photographer and see how difficult it is then. This is important. Very. Cosmo returned her gumpy scowl with a small, serious nod. I need to take photos. I upload the best to Rabbit Pound. Rabbit Pound? That social media site with a questionable name? That's right. Another nod. You might not know this, but I'm a little bit famous on Rabbit Pound. I need to upload at least 5 photos a day, or I'll let my fans down. Define a little bit famous. I have 3 million followers. Cosmos replied in such a simple, matter-of-fact tone, it takes me a few moments to process the full weight of her words. When the penny finally drops, however, I found myself gawping. 3 million? That's right. I only had a Rabbit Pound account for a few months, but I've become quite well known. I'll say that's under an understatement. It is? Yes. A lot of famous actors and singers have less followers than that. I don't keep abreast of social media trends. I'm too old and irrelevant to worry about online clout. But I'm not completely clueless. I have been on Rabbit Pound before, and I have a few ballpark figures to work with. Let me see. Take my own phone from my pocket, then search Rabbit Pound. I pull up Uki Ayu's profile and scan through it. Ayu is one of Japan's most popular idols. She doesn't even have 1 billion followers. She only has 700,000. Oh yes, I heard about that. Ayu was very angry, she said. Cosmos clears her throat, then launches into an eerily inaccurate impression of like Uki Ayu's shrill tone. Why do you have more followers than me? You don't have any special talent, and I'm way cuter than you are. All you do is upload half-naked photos and cheap, crappy cosplays and pictures of food. Thousands of girls do that. Why are you so popular? It's not fair! Ugh. Cosmo's impression of Ayu might be a little too spot on, actually. I whine and I have to clap my hands over my ears to blunt the worst of it. Ayu's voice is quite powerful, isn't it? It really is. She has strong lungs. Nobody can shout louder than her. I don't know about that. You gave her a run for her money there. You think so? Thank you. I don't have any special talents, but I'm good at impressions. I'm good at taking photos too. My fans will be waiting for me to upload a new photo. I can't let them down. So saying, Cosmos began to take a few more photos of her ice cream sundae. By this point, it's starting to melt. But that doesn't deter her. She focuses on the dessert with laser-like precision. Her nose scrunched in concentration. Her fingers tap at her phone dozens of times each second, and the flash sputters accordingly. I watched Cosmos, leaning back in my chair. I thought she was a silly, frivolous girl, like the high school students back on the train. But maybe I was mistaken. For an influencer, she's surprisingly hardworking. Now, I wonder. Hey, Cosmos. What's your rabbit pound name? Why? Why? Do you want to look me up? I'm curious, yeah. I want to see what sort of stuff you've been posting. So you're interested in me? Cosmos giggles. Her cheeks turn pale pink with pleasure. Is she really that happy that I'm taking an interest in her? I'm Cosmos Flower, but you probably shouldn't check my profile in public. Some of my photos are pretty... lewd. Cosmos blinking at me, suddenly shy. Are you looking at my profile, Hiroki? I nod my head stiffly, fingers gripping my phone like claws. My face is so hot it feels like a furnace. I know I should click away from Cosmos' profile, but I can't. My whole body is frozen up. Cosmo wasn't joking when she said our photos are lewd. The images on here are incredibly revealing. There's one photo of her dressed in a lewd bunny girl costume. A bottle of alcohol locked between her breasts. Oh god. Oof, Cosmo. Let me see your rabbit pound page real quick then. Let me check your Instagram real quick then. Yeah. There's another photo of her wearing a micro bikini. So sheer it leaves very little to the imagination. And then, most baffling of all, there's a photo of her reclining in a bathtub playing with what appears to be a live squid. Oh, she's on that hentai stuff. Cosmo, you are a social media influencer to the highest degree. Let me check her page out real quick here. What sort of photos are these? This menagerie of hypersensual images are interspersed with source of the sun, with shots of the sunset, slice of cake, cups of tea, and various other aesthetic things. But the majority of these photos are one wardrobe malfunction away from full-blown pornography. Is stuff like this even allowed on a rubber pound? Isn't it a violation of their terms and services? Ayu says that too. She keeps trying to flag my account, but it doesn't work. I'm not showing anything too loose, so it's fine. That's what the people at Rubber Pound say. Maybe not, but you're on pretty thin ice. I stare at Cosmos' photos, dazed. I can see Cosmos' butt, her breast, and her smooth, soft belly. There's so much of her, I'm starting to overheat. With trembling hands, I navigate away from Cosmos' far too tempting profile. Then I slot my phone back into my pocket. Do you really not mind posting photos like this for the world to see? No? Why should I? I have a nice body. I'm not ashamed. Body positivity, girl. That's what we're talking about. I stand for that. And besides, it makes people happy. I like making people happy. Okay, it's a win-win. I'm not doing anything wrong, am I? You don't think I'm dirty, do you, Hiroki? I don't think you're dirty. But it is sketchy. Nah, you're good, Cosmos. You good, girl. Go ahead and do your thing. No, I guess not. Since you're an adult, you can do what you want with your body. And we all got to earn a living somehow.
One type of thing, you say. I'll just tell you what's going.
I know you will understand. I have a few fans. 3 million followers is definitely more than a few, provided they're not all bots. Doesn't this girl realize how famous she is? And she's very humble, or she's a total ditz. Given her slow, sleepy way of talking, I'm personally leaning towards the latter. Huh? What do you mean? Huh? Oh. But some people hate me too. I get nasty I get nasty comments. People call me mean things. They think it's bad to show my body to people, but I don't think so. I'm happy. I'm happy you don't agree with them, Yorkie. I knew you were a nice man. Nah, there's nothing special about me, really. But there is. God will look at me determinedly, her voice shedding some of this sleepy, monotonous quality. I knew you were special when Marna started talking about you. My big sis has high standards and good taste. I was certain you would be kind and gentle. And you not betrayed my expectations. I really do like you. That's why I have to thank you. Here. Aww. From once, I get a wholesome image. Yes. Okay, a wholesome image. Haven't seen something like that in a while. Cosmo scoop of a bit of ice cream on her spoon. Then proffers it to me. I look at it faultily, my brows furrowed. What's that for? It's for you. I wanted to say, oh, no, it's fine. I tried to refute Cosmo's offer. Kind as it is, I laid one hand before my face. I'm not a big fan of sweets. You eat it for yourself. You be looking forward to it. Let me look forward to that, haven't you? That is true. I like ice cream a lot. And cake. And flan. And tarts. And pie. I love sweets. But I love sweet human too. And you're one of them, and you're one of the nicest I've ever met. Want to let me feed you, darling? If you don't, I'll be sad. I mean, you are my boyfriend. Whoa, she is dropping the ball already. Yo, buddy. Remember that chick we met on the train? Oh, so you haven't seen the girl with the really short shorts then with the cat ears? Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, apparently there's another girl, alright? And you was right. We all knew it. They're Succubus. Alright? All of them. Yeah, right? And, right? Turns out, one of them called me her little, partner. The other one is not calling me her boyfriend, and I just met her only twice. I didn't even pipe her down yet. The implied D was good. Yeah, that's what it is. And when did you decide that exactly? Yesterday, when we were on the train. That was the first time I've ever been so close to a man. Huh? Really? Yes, really. Is that hard to believe? It is a little. I mean, I thought you were a succubus. I am a succubus, but I'm not like my sisters. I can't sing and dance like all you can. I don't have Marina's business sense. I'm not athletic, and I'm not good at acting. I don't have a lot of I don't have any motivation. Princess Yui told me I was a disgrace of a succubus. She said I never amount to anything. I thought she was right. But then I discovered social media and a new world opened up before me. A lot of people seem to like my content. I don't really know why, but I'm very grateful. Their love and support gives me strength. I don't want to let them down. I complains a lot, and Mara doesn't understand my success. Among succubi, I'm a total weirdo. And I'm socially awkward. I find it hard to talk to people face to face, or tell them what I want. Most people are kind of scary. I've never been in a real relationship before. I only communicate through a screen. That's what I thought, at least. But then I met you. I felt for you the moment we met. That's why I wanted to be close to you. I want to give you everything. My sisters might love you, but I love you too. I'm gonna throw you for Succubus. I said, would you be my boyfriend? Won't you say yes, please? That make me incredibly happy. Oh my god. The most lewdest looking character I've seen in this whole game is the most wholesome Succubus ever. Oh god. That is both sweet and honestly nerve-wracking. Oh jeez. Cosmos look and sound so earnest. I feel cruel to turn her down now. I might be in a relationship of sorts with Marina, but she's not really my girlfriend. She doesn't seem to care much about exclusivity. In fact, she told me this might happen. My sisters will all start coming after you, desperate to claim your heart. I hope that you have enough stamina to hold to handle all of us. If Marta's okay with this, I guess there's no reason why I had to turn Cosmos down. Yeah, I see no reason to. Go for it. She's a bit strange, it's true, but she's very earnest. She seems to genuinely like me. At least, though I can't fathom why, Cosmos has done a lot for me. The least I can do is give her a bit of affection in return. Alright then, Cosmos. I can be your boyfriend. For now, at least. You really mean that? Yeah, I do. I was just thinking on the train back home, it'd be nice to go out on dates again. I'm a little rusty when it comes to the whole boyfriend shtick. But I do my best. Let's show you around Tokyo. We have a lot of fun together. Dating two Succubus at once sounds like it'd be rough. But I think I can handle it. I want to make them both happy. And to start, I'm going to help myself to that spoonful of ice cream. Cosmos is holding out for me. And thanks for the food. I lean forth and clamp my lips about the middle spoon. The gooey ice cream already melted, spread across my tongue and slid down my throat. Can't you not make it sound sus? It's sweet and satisfying, and I shudder. Wow! He really ate some ice cream up on my spoon. That's the same tool I was using. We just had an indirect kiss. That's so naughty. Oh my gosh, she is too wholesome for this game. Personally, I think it's a bit late to worry about such childish things. We've done more than share indirect kisses. But if Cosmos is to be believed, I don't think she's lying to me. She's never had a relationship before. This is the very first time she's done anything like this with a member of the opposite sex. That being the case, I want to satisfy her. As a boyfriend, her happiness is my #1 priority. So if I'm going to be your boyfriend, we need to lay down a few ground rules. Rules? That's right. I survey Cosmos from across the table, my fingers laced together. We still sit in the maid cafe, bathed beneath the late, artificial lights. Cosmos had finished up her sundae with a bit of help from me. And now she's sipping a strawberry milkshake. I, meanwhile, order a glass of green tea. I'm not particularly thirsty, and a lot of the beverages in this place look like heart attacks waiting to happen. I don't really like sugar at the best of times, and these ice cream floats laden with syrup and sprinkled are way too much. We're famous, Cosmos, so we have to be careful. Careful? Cosmos blinks at me, her expression uncomprehending. But why? Why, she asks. Shouldn't it be obvious? What planet is this girl living on? If word gets out to your 3 million followers that you're dating somebody, my life won't be worth living. I might even get lynched. Lynched? Like the movie director? You heard of Lynch. I like Eraser Brain, it's one of my favorite movies. I must say, I didn't expect that. I also might be wearing a pair of kitty ears with some very, very tight booty shorts. But she got surprising me. aesthetic taste. And you should enjoy the book by its cover. Next, you'll be telling me she's part of the work of Kubrick. Anyway, getting back to the subject at hand, I'm not talking about movie directors here. I'm referring to the physical act of lynching. The physical act? I like if you can get more physical with me. I like that too, but we're gonna do those things in private. That's what I'm trying to say. You might not be an idol like I do, but your fans probably love you just as much as hers do. You have a huge following, and I bet most of them are men. They'd be devastated if they knew you were dating. They put a huge dent in your popularity. But why? Shouldn't you be happy that I'm happy? It'd be nice if things worked out like that. But people aren't that selfless. I can date you, but you have to keep this secret. That'd be the best for both you and me. Cosmo stirs her drink with her straw. I don't really get it, but I better understand difficult stuff. I don't think this is that difficult. Maybe not for you, but it is for me. How do you say I'm bad at reading the mood? I can't understand how people feel. Their emotions are too complicated. I try to understand, but it doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty dumb. You seem smart, Hiroki. You're sweet and kind. And I know you want the best for me. So I trust your judgment. I won't tell anybody about us I won't let anybody find out about us, I promise. Thank goodness. I'm glad that Miss Cosmo wasn't that hard. But I'm perturbed that I had to bother convincing her in the first place. Shouldn't this be common sense? For legions of fans find out about me, they'll turn me limb from limb. Dating a celebrity might be every guy's dream, but it's a lot more hassle than it looks. Popular girls are hard work, especially popular airheads like Cosmos. Hey Cosmo, I have a few questions. Yes, Hiroki? What is it, darling?
Kind of stay down here and make sure it don't stick at the bottom and then turn it down.
You said you were going to keep our relationship a secret, didn't you? That's right. I want to tell everybody how much I love you. But I keep quiet for your sake. You can trust me. I can keep a secret. I'm very glad to hear that, but we're not being very secretive right now. After our date at Cafe, I was also asked if I could go shopping today. I was having to indulge trouble. It's so fun that we keep quiet about this online. She agreed readily enough, and I thought it would be smooth sailing from there on. But I was mistaken. Not 5 seconds after we exited the cafe, Cosmo swapped out her kitty for a pair of fake puppy words, attached to the bag of her shorts, then knelt down on the ground. She handed me a leash, and when she had her pocket, oh, she carried it around exactly and clipped it around her neck. Now she make me walk her about the street in public like she's a dog. Talk about embarrassing. I guess I could have refuted this weird suggestion of hers. Though to be fair, I did try. I asked Cosmo blankly, eyes narrowed, what on earth was she doing? And she said, trying to make me happy. Oh God, I say this. You're my boyfriend now, so I belong to you. You can do whatever you want with me. Why you let me be your puppy? Why? That's what she said. And she looked so earnest, I felt obligated to take hold of her leash. I didn't want to make her cry. At the time, I thought I was doing a gentlemanly thing. But I'm courting a lot of stares, which is to be expected. Middle-aged women give me a wide berth. Their nose wrinkled while few high school students call words of encouragement and give me thumbs up. Hey, Kaya, look at that. I've seen guys walk their dogs, but I've never seen them walk their girlfriends before. Don't stare, Akira, it's rude. I can't help but stare. Have you ever thought of doing that with your main squeeze, Kaya? But Hiromi and Miko? What the kidding? They never agreed to something so degrading. I don't know about that. You're done with the bunny girl costume before you at school? What? How'd you find out about that? What a cute, well-behaved dog. I want to get myself a pet down BD. God, I need more of this. Do you think she knows any tricks? Maybe she can roll over and shake paws. I'm surrounded by degenerates. The youth of today are disgusting. Oof, that comment spoken by a sharp-tongued, eagle-eyed housewife. Kinda sparse. But I guess it's to be expected. We are being pretty brazen. Yeah. You about to dive in. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody called the police on us. Someone's for keeping a low profile. What society come to? The world really has gone to the dogs. Hey, now that I'm looking at her more clearly, isn't that girl kind of familiar? She is? That's right, I'm sure I've seen her somewhere before. Crap, to be bad. Before I get discovered. Look at Cosmo's leash. My palms slick with anxious sweat. Come on, Cosmo, you have to go. But why? Cosmo blinked at me. A hand dog. Expression on her cute face. They're making a lot of people happy. They're looking at us, aren't they? They may be looking at us like, oh, no, I don't know if that's a good thing. In fact, I'm certain it's not. It looks like a pair of perverts. The third one bang will be perverted. Cosmo wiggles her ass, which is barely contained by her booty shorts. I've just been naughty out there before. People didn't seem to mind then. In fact, they liked it. I just want to make everybody smile. They won't be smiling when they figure out who you are. You need to go fast. I gave Cosmo lead another sharp yank duck to escape, but I'm too slow. The penny must have dropped, but a few pedestrians started to stare at their newfound intrigue. That is a Cosmo, is it? Cosmo's the favorite rubber powder? There's no way. That's Cosmo. I didn't know she had a boyfriend. That guy's one lucky son of a gun, wherever he is. Yeah, knock his block off. I think something so brazen. He's the worst. I like to shake his head. How dare he take our cute blue Venus away from us? He's unforgivable. Well, shoot, I knew this was going to happen. This is like what I warned Cosmo about earlier. The street is swimming with guys that glare at us, bloodlust evident in their narrow eyes. Are they going to murder me? Very real cruel world. The 29 years I lived weren't always happy, but I was rather attached to this mediocre life of mine. At least I never had to see my hair turn gray. No, maybe not a boyfriend or a social media manager. I'll show this as a publicity stunt. Oh right, that's a good idea. Kinda, I guess he could be a photographer. I wonder if he got a camera in that bag of his. I bet Seiji knows if he was here. If he did, into taking photos. What? I thought it was space. The voice of these two high school students, Sakura and Kaede, are they called, draw me out of my panic slump. I stare at my saviors, eyes widen, and cry out, "Yes, that's right, I'm Cosmo's photographer. We came here to do a photo shoot. Look." I opened my shoulder bag and drew out my camera, relieved that I carried it around with me so frequently. So that's who this guy is. I guess he really isn't Cosmo's boyfriend. Well, duh, why would that gorgeous girl like Cosmo date a boring guy like that? You're not wrong, she can have anybody she wants. I can't believe you were getting so worried. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I was talking about everyone like me. Huh? But I do like you, Hiroki. Don't you remember? We already had... Alright, that's enough out of you. I gave Cosmos Lee another sharp tug before she could say anything incriminating. Let's go, we need to get this photo shoot underway. I dragged Cosmos along behind me, my heart hammering all the while. Cosmo might be cute, but she's throwing in a bag of spatters. Is this what Martina meant when she told me to watch out? If I'm not careful, Cosmo might really end up killing me. Desert rejected her, but her earnest pleas made me reconsider. Cosmo's frowning face was super effectively against my fragile self-control. I can twist my arm in an instant. Fortunately, Cosmo is quite an easy to please house guest. She doesn't turn her nose up at my home, unglamorous though it is. She even helps me tidy up. We watch TV together in the comfortable silence. Then, when I shows up, she helps me prepare dinner. I was a little worried about Cosmo's cooking skills, but she's surprisingly efficient in the kitchen. I like making lots of different kinds of food. Sometimes I feel myself eating it. My ASMR channel is very popular. I particularly like slurping noodles and serve up somen noodles. That's what Cosmos told me, at least. I guess she's not just a rapper pounder, she's also an up-and-coming MyTube star. She doesn't have as many MyTube subs as she does on rapper pound followers, but some of her videos have upwards of 10 million views. Cosmos might not be a traditional celebrity, but she's famous in her own right. She has legions of adoring fans all across the internet. But she decides to plead her heart to me. Pledge her heart to me. I get that word right. That thought is more than a little hollow. It's been a while since I dated anybody, so this all feels new to me. But I'm trying my best. When she finished dinner, I sent Cosmos home. I had to go to bed early, so I can't be on time for work. I got a quick shower, take a pajama, and set my 8-4 alarm clock. Then I slide to bed. Wash over me like a tidal wave. Most of my head beats my nose, lay out deeply, my eyes scowl shut, and then, as the 5 seconds later, I fall into a deep, dreamless sleep.
The best kind of sleep.
The rest of the week passes by in a blur. I go to work every day. I spend my evenings either with Cosmo or Marina. And that's where we end today's stream. Thank you. Have a good night. Catch y'all later.